Go time. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Alright, we are
In the
back.
world.
Dimension Breach. Who wants to get Mole Rat up to speed with what happened while he was gone?
Mole Rat,
Wait,
I
wait,
tried
wait.
to do
Wait,
murder.
I forgot something.
What? What'd you forget?
Bryce.
Pulling his cock out.
There we
Okay, now
go.
we can begin.
Fucking knew it.
The inaugural. Sounds
Anyway, who wants to catch Mole Rat up to speed?
Oh, for 314?
Oh, Mole Rat, we got our booty cheeks clapped. Were you here
No.
for that? For us getting our booty cheeks clapped?
Wait.
What?
Wait,
What?
when? For which campaign?
This one.
Oh, wait, you should catch Mole Rat up on 314?
No.
Because
No.
I was here last session.
Oh, were you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember what happened though.
Could have sworn you were. There was some D&D thing you were missing.
Oh, right.
Oh,
It was just
it was
us getting pulled
314.
out of the tower and then doing something there.
Yeah, fuck, I remember. Nez is, Kelsey's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that too.
I did text them about that just now.
Kelsey is currently a marble. We must win her back in a game of marbles.
Yeah.
Please don't play marbles
I
with my
know.
soul. Please don't play marbles with my soul.
I'm gonna really need this energy shot.
If it's a dex thing, I'll do it.
But
That
if I
feels
get
very-
the opportunity to, I'm definitely doing it.
So
That
anyway,
feels very JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Like,
last
I
session
was
ended.
thinking of the same thing.
Last session
Sorry.
ended with Kelsey's round in the tournament, where he was up against a Scarlet Doctor, the zombie one.
So that's what happened when I fell asleep.
Did
Oh,
not
right.
yeah.
go
We
well.
talked to the council people. I forgot. That was what like a majority of last session was.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you definitely were there for that.
Yeah, I was there for that.
All right, since then, Kelsey has been gentle reposed,
Oh, that's good.
and it has been a few days.
Not as good.
Gentle reposed.
That's the spell I was telling you about last night either before or during my brother coming in to tell you about his political game, about how the body wouldn't decay for 10 days.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Well, I mean, there's different stages of decay.
well, and you can just keep recasting the spell, to be fair.
Hey guys, let's not suggest that my body decays at all, maybe?
Okay, alternative solution, a lot less moral. If we got a hold of the SCP Foundation, is there any chance they could just clone Kelsey and we could just get the old memories, like, inserted, and we could just throw out the old one?
Well, you have the DNA on hand, but old memories are kind of gone.
Yeah, the
My
memory.
soul is in a crystal.
Uh-oh.
Go get. Please don't leave my soul in a crystal.
Okay,
We won't do
okay.
that again. Don't worry.
But also,
Thank
we
you.
could teach the new Kelsey to be more immoral.
That's okay. Flynn's happy. He just won an extra X amount of gold.
Yeah, we're
These
not
are
gonna
jokes,
leave
we're
a
not.
second. We're not gonna leave a second party member soul locked.
So yeah,
These are
since
jokes, we're not
then,
doing.
Kelsey has been stored in a glass coffin, and they have to shoo away gay princes every day.
Del,
What?
how much gold would I have won?
God, what was it?
What were the odds?
I think it's
Oh, are you talking about Redcap's fight or Nez's fight?
Nez.
Okay.
Did you bet on or against that?
Yeah, because
Again.
really that's against us.
Nez was the long shot. Betting on the Plague Doctor was like 2-1.
Oh. So I only got 400 gold?
I guess, if that's what you wagered.
I bet everything I had.
Oh, God. Oh, right, new character.
Yes.
So, anyway, it has been a few days. It is the day of deck drawing.
I was about to ask.
Should we consult the wheel?
Also,
Okay,
Dell has
long
been...
rest.
Dell has been doing the autopsy on the changeling giblets.
Oh, the jangling what?
Giblet.
The dead changeling.
Yeah, the
The
one that
ghoul
everybody
lord.
blasted
Giblet
to
or
hell.
gib. Yeah, as a matter of terminology, and why it's also referred to as gibbing someone in a video game when you blow them up, is when something is blasted into a bunch of pieces, the organic leftover matter is giblets or gibs.
I see.
Anyway, Wheel of Misfortune.
Yeah,
Who
alright,
has the
so...
pull?
Alright, I'll
Yes,
pull up the
let's go.
wheel.
Who has to pull 2 cards?
Oh God, should we divvy it up, or are we going all in?
All in.
One person has to pull 2 cards, I think.
Yeah,
God, what's...
it has to be 2 at a time, which means one person has to do it. Also,
Oh,
Dell
I
is
did it
not
right.
here.
Fuck.
Dell is at the tower, doing the autopsy.
That's good. We don't want him anywhere near this.
Where is here? Where are we currently? You said it's been a day.
Oh.
Are we like at the gun
Back
barrel
at
or-
base, at the gun barrel, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to get all my tabs open because I forgot to.
We should do that
Owl
in the
bear.
area between the tower and the gun barrel.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Like the big open field.
We should let Dell know that we are doing this.
That's a good
Oh,
idea.
it looks like we still need
Have
to
him
do Charles's and Mole Rat's battles, but the other battles for the first round are okay. So there's Dell. Has Dell done his first round?
Not yet.
Okay, and
Oh.
Barry. So Dell, Charles,
Maddie's
and Mole Rat need to do their arena battles.
Okay.
No
Think we're ready.
can't roll.
Alright, spin.
Alrighty, let's get this show on the road.
Are we assuming that Asteria or whatever her name was there? 'Cause
Yes.
it's time to draw. Yeah. Okay.
Charlie!
Well, Charlie's pulling.
Oh,
I did it
no.
last time.
Okay, reroll.
Is
did
it?
last time.
Are we removing last times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause I've been on the wheel. All right. I probably could remove his name.
When it gets down to one person, you don't even have to roll. Just add everyone else's
By the
name
way,
back.
First thing in the morning.
Oh, we're
before
removing
I
all who have done
Oh.
it.
categoricals. I'm just
Until
gonna roll
everyone
my
on
d12.
the wheel has gone.
Then I have to remove 2 names. And also it was Charles.
I like this odd.
Yeah, because we can't have Kelsey on right now because he's
So,
out of commish. And we can't have Dell on ever because that's dumb.
I don't
like
think I've
that you
ever
got a
been on that
chaos
wheel, by the
engine.
way.
We got a chaos engine
you were.
and a rage engine.
And that's been the wheel, folks. And Morat will put the wheel back.
Alright, so who's
He
drawing?
just has a cardboard wheel in his backpack.
Charles. It's
Okay.
it's a real wheel that he keeps around.
He made it in craft class.
Alright.
Just like a couple like wood planks.
Alright, are you doing any preparations first?
Ducking.
like I mentioned, between the tower and the gun barrel, the big open field where
Okay.
Wait, are we doing it next to where the old warehouse that we put into the bag was?
No.
I mean, the warehouse became
Great
the
spot,
winery.
nothing there.
I think that's on the other side of the town where the gun barrel is?
No.
No?
No, isn't that in a
like,
field
next
by the
door
gun
to
barrel?
the winery.
Yeah. The warehouse got
By the gun barrel.
repurposed as a winery.
Yeah, because we took it.
So there's still the field, which had. Oh, by the way, the trolls have repaired the field. It is starting to get the new crop of grapes.
Uh-oh.
Oh
We
shit,
might be
the
about to
grape.
fuck
Oh,
that up.
Hell yeah.
I have a question that just dawned on me. Have you ever gone over the profits that have been made from the gun barrel? Like, have we ever actually covered how much money has been made since
I
it was
think
open?
we've-
It's been around for a while.
I think we've been
There must
breaking
be
even.
just a pool of cash.
You know,
Oh no,
you
no,
know-
you've started making profits, but they've been
okay.
improved. Yeah, they've been improving the menu, making repairs. It is kind of a high class establishment now.
High class tavern.
We've
Y'all
lost
just
ourselves.
own a business
For-
and completely forgot
For
about
the
it.
area, it's kind of high class.
Okay.
Okay,
Just
so
to-
it's like
Important
it's like a
distinction.
middle class thing in a low class area.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like going to Red Lobster in the ghetto.
exactly.
Just out of curiosity, how much
Oh my god, we own a
is-
Chili's.
How much is what?
How much is?
How much is Gummy making?
A lot more than she was before working at a general store.
You can say a lot
Probably-
more than you.
I feel like a gold or some more as payment. Isn't that a lot for commoners?
For her, for a
Yeah.
commoner, yeah.
Okay,
She is really enjoying it.
cool.
Okay, anyway, any
Good for her.
preparations?
who's drawing?
Me.
Jake.
Oh, Charles, no. I'm looking through a list of creature abilities real quick to see if there's any that are beneficial.
I don't really have anything to prepare, I think.
Okay. So you're just going out into the field? Asteria
Yeah.
watching? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
And then I-
first...
Hmm?
You're
Then I
gonna
pull
what?
out the deck out of the gate of Babylon.
Okay.
Suddenly she can sense it. He had it the whole time.
Yeah. Alright, let's get your character out to the field.
Oh, yeah, true.
As well as anyone else who is watching.
No, I'm not there. I'll just put myself down.
Yeah.
Lynn's just standing at the edge of the field, just waiting.
I'm going to disguise self as Ceremony, the cultist, just to. I just get the feeling that might be useful with the way these go sometimes. So
Oh, Charlie, you didn't tell me you have a cultist like form, man.
yes, Ceremony.
We could be utilizing this. I'm working on setting up a church.
Oh, please understand that I also do have a form specifically for I don't think I wrote it down on my list yet, but I
Astra?
made one that was an exotic animal. I need to remember what the name was. But it was an exotic animal trainer that I was going to use with Vel. Because having an exotic animal with you could be very useful for that disguise.
True.
Charlie, Tabaxi are people now. Sorry.
Alright, don't see Vel if you are watching.
As of last night, Charlie has 36 personas.
Kelsey counted last night.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
counted last
God.
night. He was listing them
Of
off
the
for
ones
my
that are
brother.
written down, I've come up
Of
with
the
other
ones that-
ones
yeah.
that are like this one here.
Yeah. Of the ones listed on his paper, there's 36.
Does anybody
Oh,
else need
right,
a
it was
token
Pro
dropped?
Chemel. It was Po Chemal is my exotic animal trader. Po Chemal.
37.
Oh, Pochemel. Okay.
Po Chemal.
Yeah. Can I draw now?
Go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. 1 through 5 for the first card.
3.
3. Okay.
Oh shit.
Pestilence.
Uh-oh.
Everyone sees all of the organic bits of Charles just erupt into like tumors.
God.
Dal!
Which is like not a lot actually.
Yeah.
And it's-
But like your skin's
Looks back,
getting
just like a little
red,
puffy.
getting red, like full of the blisters that are popping
Can
and
healing
oozing.
magic do
Oozing
anything about
pustules.
this? Is this something that healing magic alone can handle, or does it need something more advanced?
Well, it's does this call it a disease?
I think wasn't it lesser restoration last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, lesser
That was
restoration.
It's a
cure
disease.
which is pretty dope.
However,
Dal!
all right, who is near you, by the way?
I was
Not really. Charlie.
I was watching that I was standing alone.
Alone.
And
Okay.
Bel's- yeah.
So,
Fuck wasn't standing next to him after last time.
Bell's about 100 yards away, just because that might as well be right next to him.
okay, because yeah, it is highly contagious.
Does he take damage?
If you get it cured quickly, no.
Contagious in what form?
I would imagine since it's rupturing blisters, it would probably be if you get any goop on you.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bodily fluids, basically.
Yep.
Sorry, not meaning to
All right. So Asteria can handle that. It's just lesser, just to get rid of the disease. So that is handled. And I assume you're only drawing 2 cards.
Yeah.
All right. Now for the second one.
3.
Again. Okay.
Brother.
No, I meant 4. Sorry.
Okay.
You're drawing 4 cards? Cool.
No.
Okay. So a genie appears,
Oh fuck.
and he's
Oh,
like,
hell yeah.
I can bring to you for 5 minutes any one being on this plane.
5 minutes
Any
beat down
being?
of the queen.
wait. If we get the
Wait.
prince that is currently brainwashed, we can get him away from the queen and maybe
For
try to
5
figure out
minutes.
something about his condition.
What if we get the
Yeah, but
queen and we just
at
beat the
least-
fuck out of her? We got 5 minutes. That's like forever in D&D
Ooh.
time.
Ooh, let me run to berries. It'll take me 32 seconds.
All
And then you
right.
can
Well,
put
he's only
the
looking at
prince in a
Jake.
time bubble.
It's like, you only have a minute to decide.
That's plenty for Val.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mel just runs us all just quickly to Madame Marble, and we just take the day. Like,
Ew.
Yeah. The changeling queen would be pretty good, I think.
yeah, we don't have Dell in case someone gets decapitated.
We have Asteria.
Asteria's already here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Somebody's distracting Asteria so she doesn't try and steal the deck.
Well,
We signed a contract.
yeah, we signed a blood contract. She can't She can't do that right now.
Yep.
Yeah, the changeling queen.
Okay.
Wait,
so,
wait. I'm gonna run to
What?
berries so fast. I need something. It's so important.
Right. You can do that within the minute the genie has granted
Nice.
Charles to decide.
Barry. Vel bursts through the door. There's like a billow of wind into the shop. Barry's papers inevitably blow everywhere. He's like, Barry, I'll help you pick up. I'm so sorry. And then he's just like, do you have a sword of answering, a stabby kind? I'll take that in the form of a dagger, a rapier.
Alright. He points to one and goes, I'll put it on your tab.
Vel throws a hefty sack of 200,000 gold on the counter and takes the sword and runs away.
Barry's
15
just
later, I
in
guess.
the.
When do
Barry's just
we,
in
as
the
an
wall.
organization, like divest our resources into a Scrooge McDuck gold one?
We just need to dig a pit.
I love the idea
Real?
of
You
someone
got this.
using magic to jump
You didn't get
into
to
it
in our
and
last
evade.
campaign. You get to dig a pit.
Now, I will say, Delano, all blades of answering are semi-sentient blades, and they all have alignments, which is
Oh.
something you might get to have a little fun with. But for now, this will do everything I need it to do. So within the minute, Vel is back, and he's holding a new blade.
It just looks like he vibrates and has a new sword.
Okay, so this is just attacking as a reaction. That's it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to here.
Okay,
if
I'm
if I
looking
know,
at sword of answering. Is it a different thing? Oh. Oh wait, never
Yes.
mind.
Good answer.
Okay. I was looking at the 2024 where it is way more boring. The legacy sword. Gotcha.
Can I use a spell as a reaction as she arrives, or is that not?
You can prepare an action to cast a spell.
Okay, I do have a feat that allows. I have Warcaster, so I can use spells as a reaction. I think.
I'm just saying you can queue up a spell cast.
I might.
Does
okay.
the genie
I'll
need
queue
to
up
be
a spell
verbal to
cast.
bring her?
Yes.
Is my question.
I'll queue up hold person, so when she arrives, I can use that.
Good shit.
Oh my God. We need caltrops and ball bearings immediately.
Oh my god! Someone get bonfire in here!
Charlie.
I mean, I'm gonna be. If someone else wants to hold person, I can ready up bonfire.
Bonfire?
I fly up and ready to shoot her. Just so the others can attack her without being infected by me.
Okay.
Oh, you've
I'm
already
just
been
gonna
handled.
hold
Oh, okay. I
Yeah,
thought I was
Hysteria
still infected.
restored you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just a disease. A very nasty disease, but just a disease.
Okay, I fly up anyway because I don't want to be beheaded.
Okay.
I can make her duel me.
Do
Do you
that.
want to lose your head?
I mean, I don't think she knows how a gun works, so I think I'd be pretty in the positive on that one.
There.
Oh, let me just roll a d6. This is just because it's a new day. I have an item that recharges.
Okay.
Okay, let's get back.
Okay, is everybody prepared?
I'm all set.
Okay, so it has been less than a minute. There is the genie in front of Charles. What you saying?
Did we figure out a name for the
She would
for
be
the changeling queen?
Wait, we could find out what happened with Cadence, the ruler that was taken over by the changeling queen, the person whose form she's imitating. If she's dead
Too
or
late.
not. Yeah,
Too late. We're,
it
too
is
late. We're
late,
doing
I'll
the
say that.
changeling queen now.
Yeah.
Like, that is specific enough for the genie to know exactly who you're talking about.
Okay.
Oh, sick. Okay, good. He's not
He
gonna
just-
monkey paws. I got worried.
Okay.
He just thinks for a second, changeling queen, and just jumps backwards into the air.
All right. And then right next to you, looking very confused, and then...
And 30 feet up in the air.
Okay. She would appear on the ground. The genie is not putting
Okay.
her in the air.
Damn,
Yeah,
we
she's
don't
looking
get that
around.
free 2d6 fall damage.
The genie disappears. She's looking around like, oh. So, what brings me here?
Old person.
Alright,
That's gonna be a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw.
alright. Gotta get her up here. Oh, there she is. Alright, you said wisdom?
Yes.
Okay.
And being in my cultist form, I'm going to make a show of it. Just hands in the air. Ah, fucking shit.
She got a 10.
Ba, 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 ba.
Nice.
She is held.
She is held.
Yep.
Damn, jealous.
Alright.
No, for real. It's the ba 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 da 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 da.
Okay, yeah, I
cast magic.
Alright, let's get initiative in.
Oh, Lordy.
All of your
Oh.
preparation counts as a surprise round.
Okay, I got 17.
24.
12.
I didn't have my character sheet pulled up because I'm a slacker. Alright, so it's this plus 6. 24. Forgot to get advantage on initiative. Hell yeah.
The best part is that this creates the impression that you guys seeked out some form of cultist to help you summon this. Like this makes it look like it was all a pre-planned thing.
You've got Soul Cage prepped, right?
I have Soul Cage. Yeah,
Hell.
it's one of my once dailies as a warlock.
Okay, and do
Noted.
we have Flynn?
21.
Very,
21?
very possibly the MVP. The Soul Cage grab.
And Ollie hit her with the car.
Question. How
That'd be
confident does
hilarious.
everyone feel? Okay, so the difference between like fighting her versus fighting a dragon, what do you think the
We got it.
I need her
He's
to hit me.
restrained.
Okay, I'm
I
gonna
need her
assume.
to at least attempt to hit me.
I'm assuming Vel's Dex score is higher than Mole Rat's.
Vel's dex score is currently a 20.
Mine's 21.
This
Really?
form has 20 strength, 20 dex, 20 con, and then my mental stats.
All right,
Oh,
so we got
fuck?
Morat, Vel, Flynn, Cadence, Charlie, Clockwork. So, Morat, you are up.
Alright, first things first, I'm gonna Evil Eye. So she has to make a Charisma save, DC 15.
Seven.
Nice! So she is marked.
Did we verify with True Sight that this is the
Alright.
changeling?
According to the genie, this is Empress Cadence.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait, that's not what we said.
The changeling. Oh,
He said changeling queen.
yeah. Which is Cadence.
What's
Okay.
being seen. I just want to make sure.
Imagine we.
I don't want to unload on just like some poor woman.
It's not like it's not someone who looks like, or the original that the changeling queen is copying.
Most situations where I've been in, where someone is doubting if someone else is really that person, it would have been better to just shoot them. So we should just shoot them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and if
Shoot first, monkey paw, consequences later.
Okay, so
Yeah.
all right, you marked her.
So-
Anything else?
I marked her. I'm gonna shoot her a lot.
Okay.
Do I get advantage because she's restrained? Is that how that works?
Probably. Let me check.
He's paralyzed, so let me.
Oh, paralyzed.
I was
Okay.
it paralyzes them. A paralyzed creature is incapacitated due to condition 2.
Yep.
Okay.
You have
Creature
advantage on her.
automatically fails strength and dexterity
Nice.
saving, have advantage.
I'm about to go
Any
so
attack that
quick.
hits you, creature.
Hmm?
Okay, if the attacker is within 5 feet, it's a critical hit if it hits. So if anyone wants to get up close and personal, that's critical.
Oh, Jeb will be doing that.
Oh,
Anywho.
same.
So, first roll, 19 plus 16 makes 35 to hit.
Hits.
Cool. That's gonna be the sneak attack. Second attack, that's a 25 to hit.
Hits. Wait, no, that is
Last-
a miss.
25's a miss?
Yep.
Do I have any? Let me see 1 second. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a jinx point, use my reaction, and try again.
Okay.
How does 30 sound?
That hits.
Cool, so that attack hits, and then a third one. How does 33 sound?
That is a hit.
Sick. So, first
You said
attack
30, right?
damage. 30, yeah. 33.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that,
that's exactly.
yeah, that is.
For the third one. So, it's gonna be 2d10 plus 7. Plus 5d6.
So I'm just imagining if this happened, like, in the My Little Pony, like, plotline. Like, there's just a sidebar where they went to a political meeting, and afterward the genie showed up, and they're just like, let's kick her ass for a minute.
Imagine if I pulled out a
Amazing.
token that is literally just Queen Chrysalis in pony
Oh my
form.
God.
Do it.
Suddenly we're just shooting a fucking horse.
I don't have such a token.
Okay, so 39 for the first attack.
Okay.
Then the second attack. $15.
Okay.
And then the third attack.
You're doing all of these at advantage, right?
Yeah, these are damages now.
Oh, God.
But I did do them with advantage. 20, 22. And then Jeb has 40 feet of movement. And he's gonna... Yeah, that's 40, alright. He's gonna do a charge attack.
No.
Which I also have advantage on. So 10 feet straight towards a target. Gore attack. So it is also advantage for melee, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, so 13 to hit.
That is a miss.
Okay, he tried.
He tried is very good.
That's my turn.
All right, Val.
I did 76.
So she's held right now for just a minute. Is that 1 minute?
Let me
Or did we have 5? Or no, like altogether, do we have her for 5 minutes or
You
1
have
minute?
5 minutes of her.
She's here for 5 minutes. Hold person last for a minute if they don't break it.
Okay.
But it can be, like, refreshed near the end, I believe.
Where'd my character sheet go? There it is. Okay. So it's this plus 6. Nice. Very cool. Oh, do I have advantage because Jeb is there?
She's restrained or paralyzed. So you have advantage.
Oh, I get
anyway.
advantage anyways. You're so right. Nailed it.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
I get a bunch of attacks, don't worry. There we go.
There we go. Nat 20.
Is
Doesn't
there a
he
plus
auto
to
crit?
that, or is that what it actually is?
Oh, do I auto crit because she's paralyzed?
Okay,
Because
well-
you're within 5 feet, yes.
The hit,
Oh.
the 24 hits anyway because that was a nat 20.
Well, it would be a 30 because my shape.
Oh, okay. So it is plus. Yeah, that does hit.
And then a 25 to hit.
Miss.
Oh my God. My life is hard.
One hit.
I do got 1 hit.
Wait, didn't 25 hit it earlier?
Then I checked and no.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Why not? We'll flurry of blows. So I go 1.
Yeah.
26.
That is a hit.
Haha! Guys, I know what her AC is. So I'm gonna hit her with the Fate Cutter's Shears.
Okay.
So now, everybody crits on 19 to 20 and not just 20.
Oh, sick.
Cool.
And so
Alright.
the first hit's going to do 8 damage.
Okay.
Oh, well, any hit within that range is going to be a crit. Did you calculate for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the second hit is going to be plus 6, plus 5, 18. 27 damage with the bloodshed blade. Wait, no, I'm not using the bloodshed blade. I'm so sorry. I'm using the blade of answering. 21 damage with the blade of answering. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, Flynn.
Ew.
Is Mallow just not allowed to have tokens? Like, I'm just saying, like...
I have a token.
It's fine.
Minty doesn't have an actual token either.
Like, I have round tokens for both of them.
Yes, but I can't figure out how to turn it into a round token, so I just gave up.
Okay, anyway, what are you doing?
24 hit.
No.
Okay.
That with advantage. You do get advantage.
Oh no, I did not do that with advantage.
Oh, even worse.
Let's see. Trying to double check something. Bum, 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 bum. Where the hell do I got it? I had too many things on my dashboard. It's hard to keep track.
So if she's got a ton of health, I need her to hit me.
I'm sure she'd be willing to oblige.
Damn it, dude.
Also, does it... Jake, can you take my fancy scissors?
Sure, why?
I need my other hand free.
Okay, none of those friggin' worked. For somebody who's paralyzed,
no.
she keeps avoiding my sword.
She's just standing still, watching you swing wildly.
Well, if that's the case, after the second time it misses, I'm just gonna put it in the ground and grab onto her.
Okay. I believe she automatically fails.
I'm giving her a big old bear hug.
If you want to do crushing damage, it's just unarmed attack. Or unarmed damage.
I am intending on lighting her on fire in a minute, but to let you know. Like...
He's from hell. He's going to not feel anything.
I could always make it worse for everybody.
Now, what you mean by that?
Don't
I
do
have
it.
healing hands.
Don't do that.
Why would you do that?
Just saying. It's the same reason as having heated metal on a dagger and then stabbing somebody.
Damn.
Fair enough.
You deal the damage, you deal the emotional damage, the psychological damage, but you close the wound.
Don't heal her.
Alright, what are
only
you
have
doing?
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Besides holding onto her. Wait. That's saving throws, never mind that. I added too many things to my character thing. It's hard to keep track. I hate it when the text that you roll pops up and it covers up the text you gotta read.
Yeah.
Oh. And I'll activate Celestial Revelations. So when it does get around to her turn, she has to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
Otherwise, she's being held by somebody very terrifying.
Alright, are you doing anything else?
No, nothing else I can do.
Alright, it is her turn.
Great
So,
armor.
what save did she have to make?
Charisma.
Didn't you say
no.
it was a surprise round?
Well, there's
No,
a
your-
couple things.
Your preparation.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, all of your preparations was the surprise round.
Because she needs to make a charisma for his thing, and she needs to make a wisdom saving throw for the whole person.
Okay, so hold person, crit.
Crit?
Yeah.
Oh, no, for it was ordained she shall not. I'm going to replace that with the 11 from my deck of oracles.
All right, that's a fail.
Hell yeah. Good job. Oh my god.
All right, charisma save.
'Twas fated she shall burn.
That is only a
Fail.
10. Yep.
So she is now unable to move and completely terrified that I'm holding on to her.
Yes, for the first time since she appeared, she now appears very uncomfortable being grappled by Flynn.
You're doubly paralyzed.
And burning.
All right, and
And
Wait. I'm gonna try and set this up correctly. There we go.
You're really taking, right, Flynn?
Yes.
good.
Okay, because I am intending to cast Bonfire on her. And
Oh,
I just want to make sure you...
okay.
Wait, Kel, did you caltrop and ball bearing that space?
Okay, so it does not say that she can't do anything. Her speed is just 0.
Well, incapacitated?
He's
Oh,
also
I thought she was paralyzed.
She is paralyzed. Paralyzed gives incapacitated. Paralyzed, the first thing on it is a paralyzed creature is incapacitated to the condition. And the
Oh,
incapacitated
okay.
condition is incapable of taking actions or reactions.
Yeah, we did this with the Plague Doctor as well.
Right.
She also automatically gets
Okay, no
strength
bonus
and
actions
dexterity
either.
saving throws.
Okay. All right,
Oh,
so
autofill
yeah,
dex.
there is fuck all she can do. It is Charlie's turn.
She's going to be fucking doing a ceremony and yell out, "May this noble rest upon the witch's throne," and cast Bonfire.
Nice.
I cast Viva la Revolución.
Let's see. I think that's all I'm doing with my turn, so at the end of it, I'm going to need to make a concentration check that is 8 plus the combined spell levels. That's +2 for a whole person and +0 because it's a cantrip for Bonfire. And I do that at advantage because I have advantage on all that.
All right. What happens to her right now, if anything?
Right now, being in Bonfire, let me check here. It should do 3d8 damage per turn while she's in it, I believe. Let me double check. Make sure. Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, so it's 3d8 damage from the Bonfire. So let me. 13 damage from that,
Okay.
and I'm. Let me just check my class features to make sure how it's spelled to see if I add anything to this. Alright?
And she is now bloodied. You see her skin starting to crack and green ooze start to leak out.
Okay, Constitution
Mercy.
save, so I'm just going to drop these.
Also, is Flynn taking that damage?
And yeah, Flynn would have to take the damage too. Would I roll individually for it?
Yeah, you can just roll once.
Okay, then he just takes the same damage as her. What was that? 13?
13.
Okay.
Hopefully worth it.
And yeah, I get to maintain my concentration, so I currently have her with Old Person and Bonfire ongoing.
Nice.
May this noble rest upon the witch's throne.
All right, Clockwork.
I'm a basically fly down again, stand on her head, and shoot her.
Okay, do you have the gunner feat?
I have the gunner feat.
Okay, good.
And so I still get advantage and
Yep.
auto crit on a hit.
Yep.
Kinda wish the genie stuck around to see this.
That is a
26.
hit.
Jesus, what did I do?
Crit. Oh god, that's many dice.
Yeah.
60 damage.
Holy shit.
No,
Nice.
61, right? Yeah, 61.
61, yeah. 26 again.
Hell yeah.
Still a hit.
Hitting him.
Crit. 67.
Oh my.
All right, how do you want to do it?
like I said, you see him first jump up in the air when she spawns. All that happens. She gets caught by everyone. He lowers himself down on her head and starts blasting through her from a buffer, so that she's basically drilled through the middle.
Okay. You do, her pieces
That's
just
the
revert
kind of
into
thing.
insectoid bits.
Grab her soul, Charlie, grab her soul.
Did we just win the war?
Okay. Reaction Soul Cage.
Cool. All right.
So I don't think anyone was expecting that's how that plot point would end.
No.
Not even remotely.
No.
No complaints
Go
from me.
call all the people back into a meeting, I guess.
Imagine what are we gonna tell Kelsey?
We got her soul.
We got him, Kelsey. Don't worry. We
Okay,
did
I
it.
have the soul for, and I'll make this clear. I have the soul for 8 hours.
Can we
So
make that longer? Can we make an actual soul cage to trap her?
presumably, if we can find an alternate way to store the soul that's more long term, since we do have it in our possession, but that's
Infernal
up to
Iron.
Mel.
Del, what if I told you I know a guy?
Oh, God.
Alternatively,
Now-
I could always contact my patron and see if I can just turn it over.
Now,
Are you saying-
under the very specific nature of this guy I know, Delano,
Yeah.
you don't have to make this easy, but I do know a guy that knows a thing or two about storing souls.
Okay, so is this a drama card thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can know a guy.
So Delano, are you familiar with soul coins?
Soul, you were laughing. Soul what?
Soul coins.
Coins. Oh, inform me.
So soul coins are a real thing in the D&D universe, where so they're made by devils and they use them as currency in the Nine Hells, right? And basically they
Yep.
take souls, typically evil souls, but any soul, typically evil souls because it's hell, you know. And they bind the soul into a coin minted from infernal iron.
Okay.
And then they take that coin and you can trade them for goods and services in the hells. You can only carry a number of coins equal to your constitution modifier because you're bearing the weight of that soul. It's like more
Right.
like a spiritual thing.
Can we still interact with that soul in the soul?
Okay, there are 4 ways I can interact with the soul while in the cage. Using any of them uses a charge of the soul, and there are 6 before it depletes. Let me double check to see what depleting means for a soul, because it either means it's released or destroyed, and I want to be sure. So the spell snatches the soul of a humanoid as it dies and traps it in the cage. You use for the material component. A stolen soul remains inside the cage until the spell ends or until you destroy the cage, which ends the spell. While you have a soul inside the cage, you can exploit it in any of the ways described below. You can use the trapped soul up to 6 times. Once you exploit the soul for the 6th time, it is released and the soul spell ends. While the soul is trapped, the dead humanoid it came from can't be revived. So if we use it 6 times, the soul is released, not destroyed. So we can use it up to 5 times for the following effects. The following effects are Steal Life. I can heal with it. We probably don't need that. Query Soul. You can ask the soul a question, no action required, and receive a brief telepathic answer, which you can understand regardless of the language used. The soul knows only what it knew in life, but it must answer you truthfully and to the best of its ability. The answer is no more than a sentence or 2 and might be cryptic. So that's kind of up to Dell if he wants to make it cryptic. Borrowed experience, that allows me to get advantage on an effect or something like that, like saving throw or whatever, by using the experience of the soul. So if I had like the soul of a gunslinger and I shot a gun, I could use that to get advantage. It's, using what the soul was good at, basically. And Eyes of the Dead, which, okay, and I'll be clear with borrow experience. I spoke to Dell about that during the, when we Looney Tunes to police station, and he allowed me to use it to learn how to drive a car. So that's kind of up to how Dell wants to interpret me gaining knowledge from a soul or gaining experience. Which will lead me to asking Dell real quick, actually. If I use this, borrow experience to become a better shapeshifter?
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that would work.
But Eyes of the Dead is the last one, which I also used in the Looney Tunesing thing, which creates a marker somewhere in the world. It's invisible to anyone unless you have like true sight. It looks like the tormented soul of the person, and it appears in an area for something they saw, so you can use it to track something down. The way it's said exactly, you can use the action to name a place the humanoid saw in life, which creates an invisible sensor somewhere in the place if it was on the plane of existence you're currently on. The sensor remains for as long as you concentrate, up to 10 minutes, as if you were concentrating on a spell. You receive visual and auditory information from the sensor as if you were in its space using your senses. To create that, a creature that can see the sensor, such as one using invisibility or true sight, or see invisibility or true sight, sees a translucent image of the tormented humanoid whose soul you cage. So it creates a sensor that we can track, and from what it says here, you receive visual and auditory information from the sensor as if you were in its space using your senses. So I can see anything that they've seen in life, basically.
Okay.
So if we wanted to track something down or whatever, I can see through the sensor to get a visual and auditory idea of where it is, and we would be able to track down the sensor if we wanted.
Okay. So you have
We
all
get
those
5
options.
charges of doing those things.
Yeah.
So just to rewind, steal life, query soul, which is ask it a question, borrow experience, which is me learn from it, basically, eyes of the dead, which basically lets us track something using the knowledge that they had. We get 5 times, because if we use 6, the soul is released. What do y'all want to do?
I like the question one.
Okay, first things
Staying out
first.
in the field?
What would it...
Maybe.
Actually, you know what? First things first, let's see what we can learn aside from the soul, and go ask Dell how that autopsy's going.
Okay.
Be like, hey Del, we got her.
Is Dell, like, in the tower, or
Yeah.
somewhere else?
Just gotta
Okay.
find it.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want, I could make a quick slippy slip into the 9 hells, and I could talk to a guy about getting a coin forged.
Oh wow, so much happened.
Wow, Puddles is still here.
Okay, so I'm sorry if that all was too much, because I kind of interspersed explaining it and asking questions of Dell.
No, that's fine.
Everyone, like, does everyone feel like they understand our options with Soul Cage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I was not listening.
Now what the hell?
The heavy.
I don't even know what layer of hell this is.
Ah, okay, that's the trolls.
Okay, so you get close to the tower. You see Dell with the trolls, and he's like rubbing some cream on the rot troll. And as you get close, you very much notice he does not stink nearly as bad as he did before. And the ulcers all over his skin are half the size they used to be.
Free healthcare for the win.
I'm really taken aback by this. Like, I guess not having her army was a pretty big debuff, huh?
Yeah.
I'm glad that Dell is able to provide healthcare benefits to our employees.
So yeah, anyway, you walk up to the tower, you see that happening.
Yo, Dell, what's up?
Nah, just helping out Jim and Jerry.
War's
How's
over.
Did you use the map on Owlbear or no?
Yeah, he did. Refresh.
Yeah.
So, how's the autopsy going?
Like, oh yeah, that. Hold on. Don't mind me, I'm just applying some antibacterial cream.
Nice.
Anyway, they go off and do whatever.
Hi, Gears.
Yeah. He is busy with things.
Nice to see you too.
Alright, so. Where doesn't really matter. So, on a table, a bunch of the giblets, and you can see it's one of Gears' workbenches, and it's got something that looks like a car battery to like a voltmeter stuck into a couple of giblets. It's like, okay.
Ew.
So, I have made a couple of discoveries. So,
All right.
one...
We've made some progress on the changelings as well. You first.
Okay, so the first thing. Alright, you see how this insectoid bit has exoskeleton and then black muscly bits and green blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so he turns on the juice, which shocks the meat, and the exoskeleton like rolls up into bone-like form, and the meat kind of folds out around it and becomes a leg.
Ew.
Interesting.
In fact, an armored leg. So,
Be very different reactions to that.
yeah. Like, well, first off, somebody want to punch this?
Jeb.
Yeah, get Jeb to do it.
Poor Jeb.
All right.
Get the free labor.
So he punches this armored leg, and it is, as you would expect, him punching solid adamantite.
Damn.
Like, okay, so right now the power is on. Dell dials the power back. Like, this is what a normal body is like. Hit it again.
Jeb punches it again.
All right, and despite looking like armor, it squishes like meat.
Delightful.
What I'm guessing is when they are relaxed, they only look like they're in the new form. When they're taking a hit or about to hit, they flex.
Oh.
Oh my god, they're like Harry Houdini.
So sneak attacks get past their AC armor mod, is what I'm hearing.
Like, if you could get them unprepared, probably.
Take a one level
Speaking
dip
of
into rogue. Is that what you said?
Okay.
Speaking of taking them unprepared.
We won the war.
I'm still curious if it seems like they have any form of like pheromones or weird smell or anything like that. But I also don't know if Charlie would understand that concept, so I don't want to ask in character.
Oh, well, yeah.
He's
Well,
weird. He
did still
might.
have two things to talk about.
Okay.
All right. So the other thing, I was cataloging the giblets and activating them to their previous form, or previously held form, and I found every organ a human should have +1.
+1.
And he just like drops this lump of black flesh that
Did
already
you figure
has.
out?
Oh, what?
Did you figure out what that organ does?
Get into it. So I opened it up, and it contained 15 chemical sacs.
Oh.
Each one of a slightly different scent.
Shit.
Oh, they actually do work like bugs.
So I followed the vein from that organ to see where it went, doing the best I can after piecing everything together. And he brings out the head, or half of the head that's left. It went up through the neck, by the temples, and then he pulls open the eye and then takes some tweezers and pulls from the side another eyelid.
Gross.
So they have this membrane, which
Would anyone
links-
have had the foresight to bring her body for comparison?
Probably. No, I don't think we're gonna
Leave
leave
it
it
in
there.
the field.
I mean, Flynn was already holding it, so maybe he just carried it.
No, it's totally fine to just leave the Empress of the enemy nation dead in your front lawn.
Yeah, no, we probably do want to keep that with
Yeah.
us.
So, that membrane, that second pair of eyelids, I think serves two functions. One, while it's closing, the membrane disperses combinations of that scent. And the edge catches released pheromones. Which leads me to believe that is how they communicate. Complex pheromone messages without speaking or even moving. Blink and you miss it.
Did you make this just for that pun? Blink and you miss it?
No.
It was a good pun though.
It was good.
But this does give us something we can take advantage of.
Wait. I said we need to roll an insight on Delano, just to see if he actually did do it on purpose.
Oh, on me.
Like on him or on the character?
Me,
Yeah, on
the
him.
person. No. Anyway, so we can take advantage of it because of one thing they would never have accounted for.
Television TV.
And he pulls out like a UV flashlight, turns it on, and flashes it at the eyeball, which is just now glowing green.
Oh.
Those pheromones stain the eyes.
So we can tell if someone's a changeling if we shine their eye with UV light?
Yep, if you can do it without them noticing somehow. Or
Just
just
cast
accepting it.
daylight right in their eye.
Bring him to the rave.
Bring him to
Charlie's
the
gonna
rave.
walk over to Clockwork and just ask real quick, you good with machines? Do you think that do you know how to make UV light? Or, like, would he know how, like, to build one?
He just looks at Charlie, looks behind over his shoulder to the rifle, down on himself with that high-tech armor he wears. Yeah, I think I can build a UV.
So it would be rather trivial for you to create, let's say, a device to be used as a security checkpoint that scans whoever is walking past with UV light, and then sell it to the military of this nation for a profit.
Yeah.
There we go. Just a
Get-
wall of UV light.
Military contract.
Exactly what I was thinking.
We are Lockheed Martin. Jesus.
I think I can work with that. Just give me a second, and he would sit down and just grab a paper and pen to write up like blueprints, simplified blueprints.
Alright. Meanwhile, Dell is going around shining everybody's eyeballs with his little flashlight. Then he gets to Mole Rat and he's like, do you mind?
I'll like remove the tint cover for the mask.
Alright, he'll shine through. Okay, you're clear.
Nice.
Did you ever add the flip it extension for our tokens or no?
All I could find is a flip one that swaps between two different tokens, and my space on Owlbear is limited.
Okay, fair enough.
By the way, Clockwork's eyes glow anyway.
But not green.
Yeah, not green, but
Meanwhile, Dell also lowers his sunglasses and, for anybody to look, does himself. And he's clean.
hell yeah.
Anyway, you had progress of your own?
Bring in the body.
I just hold out the soul cage and just... We got, the changeling queen.
How?
He was in a front yard.
Wondertainment.
We jumped her.
When he says, how, Charlie's just gonna look at Dell and just go, well, I hit it with the ha 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 ha. Keep in mind, I'm still dressed as ceremony.
Yeah, at that point, Flynn's just gonna walk in and toss the corpse.
Oh, okay. Dell goes over with the flashlight, checks the eyes of Cadence.
What eyes?
Or an eye just hanging. And yeah,
Cool.
it's glowing. It is stained with the pheromones.
So Charlie is going to ask, could you see if there's anything that differentiates her from the other changelings? Maybe something that I could, and then he uses disguise self to look like Cadence and say, exploit.
Yeah, I can work on that. Takes the body over to the other one. Alright, he's going to be busy doing that for a while. Alright, meanwhile, Charlie, you feel a little tug on your jacket.
I look at where I'm being tugged.
Great, I have to find it. Boom.
Oh! Got it!
She,
What's character, other than myself?
She, looking kind of terrified.
Well, considering who she's standing beside, I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh, she hasn't noticed anyone yet. She just went straight for Charlie.
He's going to pull down his goggles of true sight real quick before saying anything else.
It's
And
her.
assuming it's her, he's just gonna pull them up and say, what's the matter?
It's Strixhaven. There's someone who wants to meet with you.
Is this about me applying to be a teacher, or something?
Oh, no. It's that plague doctor.
His face immediately drops. And his face drops and he just says, lead the way.
Alright.
What? Connie's passive.
I don't have a
Connie.
stat block for her.
Connie's full NPC didn't ever get like a character sheet. We should make Connie a character sheet.
Yeah, I'll leave that up to you.
Oh.
Or I could do
Okay.
it if you don't want to. I would just get weird with it.
I'm pretty sure most of the other people would have just noticed that Flynn's just reaching over and just petting her head.
Oh yeah, she barely notices. Too shocked to notice.
Poor Connie.
Seriously,
Yeah.
she's too shocked to notice the 200 pounds of armor petting her head.
Currently, yeah. Alright, so
That is
she
impressive.
leads you. Dell's not here. Alright, there's Vel.
Kelsey's
Alright.
here too, so
Am I here?
Oh, there's Kelsey. Alright.
Wait, did we all just decide to go?
Kelsey's corpse is here. The changeling queens is here.
we just gave her a seat.
Daltz is still seeing her the whole time.
Oh, what? Okay.
He has true sight on the whole time.
Okay.
I love that.
Alright, so Connie leads you to the banquet hall, which the hero's feast in front of him has manifested as like rotting meat with maggots and flies.
Ew.
Like, is he
And-
eating the flies?
Like a frog.
His beak just opens up and a long tongue just.
And he's using his right hand to like just pull apart bits and put the food somewhere. You're not entirely sure where his mouth is.
As somebody who has actually cosplayed as 049, I would like to point out it is extremely difficult to eat or drink anything.
Oh yeah. Not to mention he is like rotting corpse.
Plus
Charlie
that.
is going to sit across from him.
Okay.
Paul's going to sit next to him.
Nobody? Don't sit there. He can be alone.
Thank you for answering my summons.
Velva Cooler showed up. Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie is just going to, trying very hard to keep his calm, say, could you explain?
Oh, a show of good faith. To let you know I'm just having fun with this tournament. And he holds up the green gem. So, yeah, Kelsey, you can see and hear everything once he pulls it out that's going on in the room.
I am not having fun.
He puts it on the table, and with the stump of where his left hand would be, he pushes it across the table to Charlie.
Charlie grabs the marble and, not sure what to do with it in the meantime, slips it into the same pocket in his jacket that Kelsey sleeps in.
Okay.
He does calm down slightly at that.
So, you're
Alright,
just
let
having
me
fun
see
with the enemy. But you made a reason for this meeting, which means you have a reason of your own to be speaking with us.
It's not very sporting of me to not prepare you.
Yes. He's going to lean forward, hands like crossed on the table, just like fingers intertwined. Prepare us how?
Someone get Flynn.
Yeah, I'm currently looking up his passive.
22. Oh, the doctors? I don't know.
Ah, here we go. Alright, what'd you get on stealth? 10? Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure anybody would be well aware of the armor,
Yeah.
behind him.
Yeah, he is not making any move.
Talking
Anyway.
talking passives, I always forget that I have a passive investigation of 19, and I don't know when that's actually used.
Yeah, my
How do you
passive
passively
insight's
investigate
23.
something?
Yeah, that is so weird.
Exactly.
A passive investigation is when you go into a room and you see, like, a
Oh,
pen
right.
lying on a desk.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Basically, your passive perception cut in half.
So anyway, the doctor's like, oh. You have experience with amalgams, I believe you call them.
I'm not sure what an amalgam is, but Charlie's just going to say, perhaps we do.
Would Vel know?
Like a being made of corpses.
Beings fused from someone of this world and someone of our world.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, so the original mallow. Cool.
Because of this, on the one hand, I've gotten to participate in this little game when my kind normally would not. On the other hand, and he first right hand and then left stump. On the other hand, I am now two minds in opposition.
Can I give him barbaric persuasion?
To do what?
To make up his mind.
I'm assuming that just means punching him or something.
Racking the shotgun right behind his head.
Charlie is going to let out a dry laugh. Just a. Yes, I have experience with personalities at odds.
It has been a confusing time with me. Because all of a sudden, these worlds collide, and now I am both the cure and the pestilence.
Well, that seems to be very human of you, really.
Well, neither one of me was dumb.
Gotta write that down.
And where in that do we come into play?
All right, and anybody who wants to can do a religion check.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
I'm going to
Yeah,
do.
literally.
Yeah. Religion. God.
16.
+2.
Okay.
Fuck.
12.
11.
Oh my God, Val.
15.
Okay. So, highest gets it. And that was, what, Charlie?
I don't think. Because I got 6. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, so Charlie, his spine would go ice cold at the realization of the significance of the missing eye and hand.
Oh.
Okay, I'm drawing a bit of a blank.
I don't follow.
I have an answer for you, but Vel wouldn't know.
I have a suspicion, but
So that I understand what Charlie's realization is,
Yeah.
could you please tell?
Yep.
It's like
this is an
Vecna iconography.
Yeah, this is an amalgam of Vecna and a plague doctor.
Oh my God.
God.
yeah.
Kelsey felt it firsthand.
Yeah, Kelsey's gonna be a little fucked up for a while.
Yeah.
He's going to just keep his cool and just say, so you want us to help you with your difficulty adjusting to your new mindset being at odds?
Well, all I called you here for is to let you prepare. Otherwise, this game wouldn't be any fun.
But you still haven't answered that question.
Wait, me or wait, what?
Oh,
Which
all of
question?
you. What?
Someone said something about not answering a question.
No, it's just to prepare for what?
Oh. The game. Yeah, he wants a fair fight. Because he normally
The game,
doesn't get to
which you-
participate. Because this is for mortals.
The game, which you've
Oh.
lost.
I want to fight
God
him.
damn it.
I'm wondering if the game he's referring to is the tournament or not.
It is.
Oh, he is
And-
being
called it-
overtly, yeah.
He called
How
it a
about-
game earlier.
How
Okay.
about special event? Avatar of Vecna fights the god of speed. Or like,
Avatar of Vecna fights local shopkeep Barry.
Oh God.
Very could
So,
absolutely rock Vecna shit.
all right,
Yeah.
then let's
You know,
try
I
to
lost-
have fun with it. Charlie's going to say. Let's try to have fun with it then. You've already made it clear that facing one of us was trivialized by your position. So, how do you propose we make this more interesting for everyone?
I'm
Who's doing
willing
that?
to forego certain abilities.
So, here. Charlie's going to say, that does seem appropriate. A fair fight, a nice back and forth. I must say that if it wasn't for a few lucky moves at the start, your last match would have been no fun for you, I'm sure.
Oh yes, it would have been over very quickly.
you know what? I tell you what, Doctor. I'll cut my left hand off too. I'll make it a fair fight for you.
I believe you are not in the running, but a friendly sparring match sometime might be appreciated.
Vel's over there just seething at how we stole Kelsey.
Yeah.
Was that an intentional pun, by the way?
Which
Vel
one?
not up in the running.
I never.
Well, there's nothing.
All puns are accidental with me.
The puns.
I don't plan
Okay.
that.
Okay. Charlie is going to say, well, there's nothing I could really do to make the fight any fairer, unless you wish to bestow upon me a method to be more your match. So I suppose it all comes down to what you're willing to forego to make this more fun between the both of us, or whoever you end up facing first.
I'll consider some modifications. I might bestow some blessings, dark blessings, upon my next opponent.
But aside from us, there are others in the competition, and frankly, for you to have a fair fight, that's entirely up to you in how much power you have to dumb yourself down for us to make it more equal. None of this requires you having a meeting with me right now, which is what brings me to asking, what is it you would like from us to facilitate this dinner that we're having?
Oh, the purpose of bringing here was to return your comrade.
Would you take him to begin with?
Yeah, that was rude.
That soul gem should work as the diamond component of resurrection.
Well, I must say that a handicap is rather pointless when unenforceable. There's nothing to say that in the middle of the match you wouldn't just get bored if you were losing and decide to go back on your word to restrain yourself. So perhaps it would be better if we focus on how you can make us more on your level, something a little less fickle in the heat of combat.
All right, he takes off his medallion with the Scarlet King eye and tosses it to Charlie.
Charlie
With this-
is...
Oh.
Wait, does he toss it to Charlie or on the table in front of Charlie?
in Charlie's direction. It could land on the table in front of him.
Charlie is going to catch it. I would like to make it clear that he is still wearing gloves.
Okay. Without that, I don't have backup.
This is a direct link to your... Well, as a champion of a greater being myself, I'll just refer to him as your patron for now.
Yes. Feel free to use it.
Don't.
We're not doing
Fuck that.
I'm in your pocket. I can hear this. Don't do it. Don't do that. Don't. Please, don't do that.
You're
Don't.
getting vibes from the gem.
Very aggressively, don't.
He's going
And
to
also
raise
get me
his
out.
eye. I'm not sure how to do that just yet, which is why I postponed doing so until after the meeting, because Charlie has no idea how to put this soul back in your body, and he's going to confer once they are no longer face-to-face with this thing, with the others on how to do it, because I assume Asteria would know.
He already gave the instructions.
He says it's a
Wait.
gem for you can just use it as a resurrection.
Yeah, it counts as the diamond component for a resurrection.
Yeah.
Okay, so we would need to give it to someone who knows resurrection.
Yeah, which you... Asteria's still hanging out with you, and there's Dell.
Charlie is going to, while holding the gem, he's going to walk over to Asteria, or holding the necklace, he's going to walk over to Asteria, take out the gem, and hand it off to her, just giving her a look like you know what to do. And while doing so, he's going to say, well, it certainly is tempting. This is clearly an item of power. But I don't see much things coming without a cost. What would happen to me if I took you up on that offer to use this item?
Okay, did you hand the diamond, the gem off to Asteria?
I handed Kelsey's gem to Asteria.
Okay, the moment she
Give
has
me
it,
away.
she like steps away into another dimension.
We had a whole issue with this before, man. She's run off with Kelsey again.
But she is also currently under contract that she
Yeah.
cannot, through negligence or by any means, allow you to come to harm.
Okay,
By
Yeah.
negligence or by her own
It's
person.
just funny.
all right, back
Which
to the
means
question.
by contract, she's the safest person to have you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we trust her way more than we trust a spooky dead man.
All right, what specifically are you asking of the Scarlet Doctor?
What is the cost of using this amulet? I'm just phrasing it very delicately.
Well, the more you use it, the more the cracks open.
Don't.
Uh-oh.
And are you the only one who has an amulet like this? Or are there many others?
Would anyone have filled Charlie in on the Council of Plague Doctors?
Probably. I feel like it's an important thing to have covered.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there's a Council of Plague Doctors. They've already taken like 3 of the amulets.
Okay. This isn't... This... Okay. I didn't know that out of game.
Yeah. We're just filling in because Charlie would have probably been informed by now. But yeah,
Well, I must
those
say-
were taken off of defeated Plague Doctors. This Plague Doctor is on a whole other level.
He's going to say, well, out of game, we have to understand that some things are more important than our fun, and we have our own missions, our own goals, that would be antithetical. So, I don't know if we're going to necessarily do so, leaving me in a position where still, I don't have much that I could put towards the game, without compromising things that really matter. Charlie, let's be clear, doesn't really care much about the tournament himself. He also is viewing it as a way for fun.
Ah.
So they're kind of on the same wavelength with the whole tournament is just for fun and games. Let's try to
Yep.
make it interesting.
Yeah, he's not trying to kill anyone. It just kind of happens with him, being both Plague Doctor and Vecna.
Apparently
Is there perhaps,
one of Del's creations. God fucking damn it.
is there anything perhaps you could offer to level the playing field that doesn't destroy the universe I inhabit?
Do you enjoy cursed artifacts?
He's gonna say with a chuckle, I'd be lying if I haven't said I've had my fun with them.
I could offer you a few things so you could look over and decide if the price is worth it.
Oh, so now I'm dealing with a merchant.
Oh, just sharing my toys.
Kinky.
If you use it and lose, I get it back.
Question real quick, for the sake of a pun. Would
Yeah.
Charlie have an idea at all in dealing with Del and everyone and just through their time together how vaccinations work?
Yeah.
Would that by any means be something? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So the use of a disease to create a cure. So I'm going to say to him, so I would love to see your wares, Mr. Vaccination.
Medically inclined. I approve. I'll have a few. I'll have a few delivered to your door in Strixhaven.
Flint's just shaking his head at the bad pun.
I look forward to it, and may our game be a pleasant one.
I would shake your hand, but you know what would happen.
And I would shake yours, but I'm not suicidal.
Alright, he goes back to his meal.
Is it the hero's feast in front of us?
Yes.
I'm gonna eat the hero's feast. I mean, while we're here, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, might
And-
as well.
Yeah, each plate kind of configures itself to whatever you're in the mood for at the time.
Chicken fingers and macaroni.
Yeah.
It would be more elegant for the sake of negotiation, but if it's about what I'm in the mood for, that's what I really actually want. A little embarrassing for him, actually, considering this dude's still here.
Okay, so Kelsey's body was kept in the gun barrel. In his room, I'd assume.
I'd hope.
Rob,
We come back, suddenly he's swarmed by gay princes.
He is married already.
Alright, so
They don't
what do you
know
want
that.
to do now?
let's go get him back.
As they leave, Charlie's gonna wave back to him and say, "Thank you for the lovely conversation, Vex." Or Vax. Because I'm gonna call him Vax from now on, short for vaccination.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just to differentiate him from the other plague doctors.
He waves with his left stump.
And I guess we'll head back to the gun barrel, unless anyone else wanted to do or say anything to him.
Nah, let's get Kelsey
Yeah,
back.
get the fuck out of here.
I would like to stop and grab a book.
Where? From the Strixhaven library?
Yes.
Okay. What book?
It increases the stat, right?
Okay, so just one of
Yeah.
those books.
Yes.
The money for
Alright.
that?
Yeah, you would have to pay.
return those.
Yeah, you do have to pay and also return it. Pay to use and then return. Now, what was it, like 40,000 gold? I forget.
Something like that, yeah.
If we should probably go return it if we're already at the library altogether.
Charles would probably already have returned his books.
Okay.
I'm going to make it clear real quick because I don't know how much time has passed. We do still only have the soul for 8 hours. We need to figure out something to do with it.
Yep.
Shit, yeah.
Okay, so, going back to check up on Kelsey, the moment you emerge from the teleportation circle in front, like 100 feet away from the gun barrel, you see the shadow of a pirate ship hanging above you.
What?
What?
Which
Why?
disappears the second after you look up.
I have seen enough shit. I'm going to pretend I didn't see that. I can deal with it later.
And looking at
Fine.
the gun barrel, you see that the door has been battered in.
I don't like that.
Oh god.
So, Kelsey,
Mm-hmm.
upon your body being reinfused with your soul and waking up to Asteria, before
Yeah.
you even get an explanation, you hear commotion from downstairs.
Son of a bitch.
And
I just
in-
woke up. Sorry.
Yeah, and like, in barely a minute, someone had gone through the inn, knocking everyone out, up to the second floor, somehow snuck past Asteria,
How the... Okay.
and then crashed out a window carrying Kiki.
Shit!
Did they fucking not?
Hell no.
I have been how many days was I dead?
Like 3.
I've been dead for 3 days, and I immediately have to deal with bullshit. Why?
Meanwhile, everyone is knocked out.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, you did have a short rest.
I do not want to know what her mom will do to us if we lose Kiki.
All right, does anyone go in the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right, we're just going to use Charlie's passive investigate. Charlie, you can tell the door seems to have been punched in from the center.
Ooh. Okay then. He like punched like with a fist. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm anything else I noticed just in the room, or aside from obviously everyone's fucking knocked out?
Yeah. Like a lot of the chairs and stuff seem to have been thrown, used
Rude.
as weapons.
Huh.
He's gonna
And-
relay this information to the crew.
All right, and whoever gets to the second floor first would find Kelsey alive and well.
Physically. Well.
I'm gonna say Charlie's first concern is gonna be going behind the counter and seeing if this person if Kennedy can be woken up to ask what the fuck happened while someone else can go check on Kelsey.
All right, medicine check.
Medicine?
Yep.
Not great. But I got an 18 anyway.
Okay, so yeah, you got her. She still like 0 HP, but now conscious. So stable and now awake. but severely wounded.
I'm gonna use absorb pain real quick to help her heal a little.
Okay.
So let me check real quick exactly. It's 1d6 plus your spellcasting ability modifier, so that's 1d6 plus 5. We'll get 11 health back, and
All right,
I would take
that puts her at max.
I take half of a d6, which I rolled a 1, and I also take half from that due to it being necrotic damage, so I take half of a 1 for doing that.
Yeah, round down, you don't take any.
You're chilling.
She's finally got her breath back, like, holding on to the bar counter, like, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You can give me a drink for it later. What the fuck happened?
I'm just gonna shove Charlie aside and just keep walking behind the bar to go grab a drink.
Yeah. There was a shadow. It covered the tavern. And then this guy just broke in and started throwing hands.
Yeah, it was a pirate ship. Did he look like a pirate?
No. He was wearing real plain robes.
Would we have... Okay, this is a question that I feel like should have been asked a fucking while ago. Considering security cameras can be a thing in this world now, do we have any?
We should,
Charles,
I feel.
Charles and Gears probably would have set something up.
Yeah.
Like, really, this seems like a no-brainer.
Probably as soon as Charles got a computer.
Yeah. Okay, so while Charlie is reviving Kennedy, Charles, are you reviewing the footage that you've now uploaded?
I am reviewing the children first.
Okay.
If they're okay.
In the last few days, almost all of the children's families have been located.
Almost. The children that are still
How
here.
many are we missing
Yeah.
now?
As we designated the odd man out.
Yes, there is one kid left.
There are 3.
Hold on, yeah.
Oh.
Alright, over the last few days, there's been one kid left.
It's probably the one Jimmy said that nobody wanted.
Alright, so the kid has not been attacked.
That's good.
It's just everyone on the first floor.
This guy knows what happened to Fishbomb, that's why.
And this one kid isn't the anomalous one. What happened to the anomalous?
Oh. Hiding in the kitchen.
Okay.
That would be the mess of blankets in the kitchen for some reason.
Yep. Also did not get attacked.
But
All
for
right,
some
now.
reason is sideways.
Have we sussed out which of the kids is the weird one yet?
The last one, probably.
Oh, probably this kid? How convenient.
Look at this weird ass motherfucker with his weird grin and stone face. Of course he was an outcast.
Which
Okay,
is a problem for another time.
Yeah.
After I made sure the kid is okay, I would review the footage.
Okay.
That kid is specifically Bell's problem. He's the one that made the deal.
Alright. Investigate.
Investigate.
Yep.
I would also, after, like, rezzing her, want to go check on things. Can I also do an investigate?
28.
Oh my god, you matched it.
Oh my god!
Okay, so the stealth roll was 28.
Can I do an investigator now?
He's reviewing footage in his head.
Oh, in his head. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Never mind.
He is connected to the whole to basically any computer in the area.
Sometimes I forget how robot you are, Wally.
So yeah, you are searching it fine-tooth comb. Somehow this dude is dodging around and always like manipulating objects to be in front of him, but you do get glimpses of a bald head and pointy ears.
Sees the reflection in cutlery.
We got a bald elf.
He looks like Dell.
I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
Did we get fucking robbed by Neo?
We got rocked.
They took Kiki. This is a kidnapping.
Okay, I probably also see how he grabs Kiki. Does it look like she was fighting, or?
No, it happened too quick for her to do anything.
Okay, in what time span was all that playing out?
Seconds.
Seconds.
Or, the getting of the Kiki and getting her out.
Okay. Did she have her things with her? Like, her wizard things, spellbook and shit?
It looked like not. It was a smash and grab.
Okay. Did she have her foundational shit? Like her
No.
No. Okay. Fuck it. I can't use locate object.
You could check her room to see if there was anything.
Yeah, well, I wanted to at least check that first.
Okay. So, you get in front of her room and Asteria's there, like, guarding the door, which has a dagger and a note on it.
Oh, God.
Question, does it matter how this person looked? Because I'm looking at the images that were prompting this this whole situation, and one of them is a gif of someone shape-shifting to be bald with pointy ears. And so I'm kind of left here thinking, is this a change?
Well, you'd have to find him to find out.
Well, I have my theory locked in.
I want to approach and look at the notes.
Okay. The note reads, in Draconic. Can you read Draconic?
Give me a second.
Shit.
I can't. I can.
Oh, you do?
I can, yeah.
Okay, so it reads, if you want the princess back, deliver 1 billion gold to Fortune's Wheel.
Who the fuck has that kind of money?
We.
Not even the entire Crystal Empire had that.
The fuck's Fortune's Wheel, by the way?
Yeah, that too.
Isn't that a game show?
I think it's... Damn it! I was gonna
Also,
make that joke.
you can tell from the Draconic grammar that the princess also has, like, the pronouns for daughter. So whoever is ransoming is ransoming directly the dragon goddess queen.
Oh, that's who has that kind of money.
Yeah, I feel like Charles would just instinctively be frightened just because it's the fucking daughter of a goddess, and he himself, as a part of the broken god, would feel that.
Yeah.
Okay, out of character. Who opened an energy drink?
Me?
Fuck! Suddenly, Vel appears behind
Just
you.
comment down Vel.
I'm sorry, what?
Redcap just opened an energy drink. I made the joke.
How did
Suddenly
you know it was
Vel
an energy drink?
Suddenly Vel appears behind him.
You have
How
no
did
got
you
that
know
extra
it was an
credit.
energy
I
drink?
have in a day.
That could have been a soda. What the fuck?
Nope, those are the cool sounds.
You
They
only
have
ever
this-
drink caffeine.
Pretty much.
Those
That
are
too.
distinctive sounds.
Soda. I drink soda too. It also has caffeine in it. I just finished my coffee. I needed an energy drink. Like,
I know
Yeah,
what
5
an
hours,
energy
I got
drink sounds like.
I think okay. No one can lecture me on my 5-hour Red Bull coffee combo tonight when a motherfucker just identified an energy drink by the sound of the can opening.
Both are not good.
Both are not good, but one's worse. Come on.
Fair.
Yours.
Shrug.
All
It's
right.
only collectively about
So I was away for just a brief moment, so we
400
got
milligrams
robbed.
roughly.
I just need the TLDR. We got robbed
We got robbed of Kiki.
of Kiki.
So it's no big deal.
It's a very big deal.
It's an incredibly big deal.
And they were
Asteria
super-
just see.
Hand this information off to whoever her parents are and leave it at that.
All right. Anyway, you can also see into the room, and you see all of her shit that would be useful to her is still in the room.
Yeah, Asteria just sees that robot guy she does not actually know go pale as a sheet of paper. Guys, we gotta find Kiki, or at least tell her mother.
Do you want to be the one to tell her mother?
I don't want to be the one to tell her mother. Should we consult the wheel?
Speaking of wheel,
Oh yeah. Where is
Uh,
Fortune's wheel?
yeah, Fortune's
have-
wheel. Just one.
What was the description of who stole Kiki?
Bald and pointy.
Pointy ears.
And
And
plain
fast.
roads.
Yours and extremely fast.
Fast. That's rude. That's my thing.
Okay, I'll tell her if we can contact her. Because the note is basically directed at her. But I'm actually frightened of what
Okay.
what could happen.
Did Charlie spend more time with Kennedy?
Charlie just stayed and spoke to Kennedy about things until Kennedy had nothing else to say, basically.
Okay.
So, yeah, he just continued.
So, the best description Kennedy could give is the attacker looks like he could have been a relative of Dell.
A relative.
We're fighting like
Right.
Negadel.
And Nigadel.
No, we're going to have to face the evil versions of ourselves like we thought we might have to with the
Oh
change.
God, no.
Again?
We covered this. Del, we had a full conversation about what our negative versions would be, and we came to the conclusion that they would just be some dudes hanging out. Because Clockwork would just be a guy with no cybernetic enhancements. Charlie would just be a tax-paying citizen.
Alright, is a
Bell
guy who
would
lives
just
above
be-
ground.
Bell would just be a guy without a shit ton of ridiculous overpowered shit. Like, I'm sure you could get more creative with the opposites, but still.
Alright.
It's
So,
the
Asteria, once Clockwork leaves the room and goes to meet with everybody else, Asteria just walks out of the dimension to do who knows what.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
No, like it's fine. We understand it's not your problem. I guess hysteria, like it's cool.
Oh yeah, I completely get it. This has nothing to do with our contract. She's free to live her own life.
Yeah.
Alright, so
Okay.
is everyone just hanging out on this balcony hallway?
Yeah. Okay, guys, what's the move?
Should we maybe get after them?
Hey, real quick, can someone drop my token, please?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Can someone rate tracks?
Retract. What would that be? Would that be like
Survival?
I can do that.
I can try with a survival check or a nature
I'm
check,
good
depending
at
on which
survival
side.
and tracking things.
Oh, guys, apparently I'm also good at survival and tracking things. I've never used this skill before. I have proficiency.
I weirdly have a +9 in my nature.
Okay, someone saddle Vel.
I got 13.
Wait,
Get after that
who has the
bitch.
biggest? Who has the biggest bonus? We should do a what you call it? A help action.
You've
That one.
already rolled.
I can do an investigation if that would help to see if I can find tracks or anything like.
Someone who
that.
hasn't rolled, do the help action.
I think that just gives someone advantage.
It does.
26.
You got 26.
So, Del, would I be allowed to do that? Use my investigation to try to help find tracks and shit?
Sure.
Okay. I rolled a 5, so a 14.
Okay, so Flynn is the first to notice like really light footprints like along the floors, walls, as this guy is going like running up walls and across the ceiling to avoid cameras.
Which concerningly means he understands cameras.
And knew where they were.
He's been around.
Yeah.
This is premeditated. He also waited for everyone to be gone.
And we didn't bring Kiki.
I mean, were you
The
going to
one
bring
time we
Kiki
did-
to have lunch with the plague doctor?
You right, yeah. Bring her to the person who's trying to steal her up is also not the move.
Makes sense to me.
All
We
right.
do still need the. We did still talk about what the.
All right. So aside from Flynn, who got the next highest?
I got an 18.
Yeah, I think it's Val. All right. So since these footprints would actually be familiar to Val, possibly anyway.
Vel.
Yeah, everyone knows Vel has great familiarity with feet. Mm.
Yeah. These are the footprints of a fellow monk.
Yeah, guys, you
Is
can
that
tell by the
fucking
callus.
dragon pervert?
Is it?
Oh my god, if it's dragon pervert, I'm gonna pop him like a grape.
It does appear to match his feet.
Oh god damn it!
Shit.
Well, no, dragon's feet.
I'm gonna kill
Well, I
him.
think he means more
I'm
like the
gonna kill him
style
this
that he's
time.
using, like more like the technique that he's using to run up the walls,
Yeah.
rather than this man's feet.
I mean, he
Well,
doesn't
the
wear
idea-
He is barefoot.
I love the
Ew.
idea of Bell just being like, it looks like his feet licks lips.
But yeah.
Taste the wall. Dragon's
He's
been
been
here.
here.
Dragon's been here.
Bell
The bad thing, Clockwork does not know dragon. So that's above table.
Yeah.
Oh, Vel has met Dragon actually. Vel has met Dragon in the when he was downstairs in that like fancy hag den.
Yep.
Yeah, that one where I got shot by my own bullet.
Yes, exactly that.
How did that happen?
Yeah, I shot
Well,
him and then he picked the bullet out of
I
the
think
air
I've got
and threw it back at me.
I think I've got a
Ah.
good lead for us guys. If we want to go do that.
Okay, what lead?
Would we be able to discern that
Are we
that's
going back to the
dragon?
brothel?
How many monks?
Charlie.
How many high-level monks willing to mess with us do we know?
That
Too
you've
many,
met?
probably.
None. Monks
one.
specifically.
Who was
One
talking
dragon.
about the coin for the soul thing? Because if we're gonna do this, we should probably split up and get this other thing handled. Again, I can only hold this soul for so long.
Is dragon? Wait, is dragon bald? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think he was.
He was described as being similar looking to Dell.
Oh,
Keep in mind, Dell is like a mirror image of Dragon's dad.
True, yeah. I forgot that.
Yeah,
Wow.
Dell still has Dragon's dad's soul in his arm.
who wants
Oh.
to go say hi?
What?
Okay.
Vel opens
Yeah,
the
so-
window and hops out the window and turns into a dinosaur. And the last words he says is, "Who wants to go pay an old friend a visit?"
I do.
Meanwhile,
Jump out the window onto his back.
Asteria and I walk into existence. And as you jump out, you
Paddle
hear
down
Aya
the
screaming,
Nard.
"Where's my niece?"
We're working on it.
Well, you
And
guys
now
deal
we're
with that.
working.
It's a sonic boom.
Boom.
Okay, what are you doing?
Oh, we're going to visit Dragon.
Where?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't got that far yet.
We deciphered that he can run around the fucking earth in like half an hour.
No, it takes me like an hour and a half. Something.
Hour and a half, sorry.
It takes me an hour and a half, but I could run around the entire Earth in an hour and a half. I don't know. Earth.
But yeah, but that's just like one line around.
That's true. Yeah. So
Like, All
I
of the
will.
rest.
Okay, Morat, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something unique here. We're gonna use
What
our
might that be?
brains.
Oh, foreign concept to
Writing
you?
that down.
Don't
We're
hurt
gonna.
yourself.
Who do we have for like
Oh, hurt
locational
yourself is
resources?
really good.
Anyway, Asteria and Aya just jump out the window and like, get back here!
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh oh. Vel spins this ride around. Morat, you're exposed to a billion G forces as you go from Mach 6 in one direction to Mach 6 in the other direction.
Yeah, I'm pulling like 10 Gs right now. I'm like, oh.
The reality around you is warping in your vision.
Oh my
And then we
God.
park very abruptly. I'm a T-Rex still.
T-Rex still.
It just turns into mist.
I'm
Alright,
just like
Aya's
trying
like,
not to pass out.
do you even know where you're going?
T-Rex Vel puts his head up thinking for a minute and then shakes his head no.
Alright, Asteria already told me what the message said. We need to get to Fortune's Wheel.
Yeah, what is that, by the way?
Follow me. She's
Did I-
heading
wait,
towards the magic teleportation circle.
Bill,
What?
does Aya have horns?
No.
Nice group.
Here we go.
Alright.
Hold on,
That disappointed. Okay.
So she's looking at the teleportation circle. Last time she was here, she kind of clawed her own. But now she's looking at the permanent, the still semi-permanent one. And taking it back for a moment, it's like, oh. My compliments to your wizard. The inscriptions are immaculate.
Who's Kiki?
Yeah.
Ah, well, that makes sense.
I don't know why, but I feel kind of insulted. I'm not even the wizard.
So, Fortune's Wheel is an establishment in Sigil.
Clockwork just leans over to the nearest person. What's Sigil again?
It's like, judging by your blank stares, Sigil is a hub connecting all of the planes of this realm.
Bodacious.
And Fortune's Wheel is a casino.
That makes sense.
Real quick.
Let's go gambling.
Is there any chance? Because there was one thing I sent. It was in the Charlie Fun Facts when I sent you his backstory.
Okay.
That he, at one point, pulled a sword from a stone and lost it at a casino before he realized he could have been a king. Can this be the casino?
Yeah, that can be the casino. So, yeah, you did not remember the name of the place. Too drunk.
I feel like he stumbled there completely on accident. Didn't even realize it was a multiplanar thing.
Yeah.
Sounds like Charlie.
Yeah, checks out.
Oh. That's such a narrow corridor.
Yeah, this'll work.
Hopefully it's not an alleyway.
Alright. And Aya takes you to the teleportation circle leading into an alleyway.
We're not getting stabbed, are we?
You want to?
Would you like to get stabbed?
Not particularly, no.
I've become exceedingly proficient at it now, Charles. This is
Yeah.
a skill I will share. I will do for you or to you, depending on your desires.
Brother, my man, Vel the Platinum Streak. You're the least person I want to be stabbed by.
You know, that's very flattering, Charles. I actually really appreciate that.
Though Charles is immune to critical damage.
Oh, see, you're immune to critical damage, but did you know that Vel would give you vulnerability to piercing damage, so you would still take critical damage?
I did not know that.
And also, Vel can bypass immunity.
I don't min-max. You
Yeah,
while
okay.
playing fucking Minecraft.
Yeah, anyway. I do not want to be stabbed by, especially you.
Listen. I've turned him into almost like an assassin. Like, I can stab real good, like, one time.
Odds are even.
Odds.
Alright. Aya is wasting no time. She goes off, you don't even see where she goes.
God, I'm sorry.
Alright, so you have this little lobby area.
Somebody give Flynn a hand. He got stuck because the alleyway's too narrow.
Can somebody shrink him?
We just hear metal grinding against metal.
I pull out a scroll and I summon 10 sprites, and all the sprites give me little pips, and then with one of those pips, I shrink Flynn.
What size?
Small, maybe?
Tiny.
Small.
Hey, Jester.
Mm.
Of that number of guises once, I changed myself into Mike Cards, poker gambler.
Okay. Is that one I've heard before, or do I need to add to the
No,
tally?
I just came up with it.
Okay, we're up to 38.
Professional poker player, yeah.
Can I just point out how funny this is?
Very.
There's now a 3-foot-tall Doomslayer whose footsteps still shake the ground, following everybody. It's not thaumaturgy, he's just that heavy.
Okay, so you see a little lobby area, and there's like a section where you can trade in coin for chips. Oh, I'm going to assume Charles at least took note of the runes for the teleportation circle.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a place you can return at your leisure. When you are not on a mission.
Yeah, he probably just has like a notebook full of runes to places they can teleport to. It's basically just like a phone book or something.
Nice.
I love the idea that just like above the bar, there's a sword hung up.
Yeah. Alright. Upon your entry, very quickly after your entry, you see what looks like a well-dressed security guard approach your group and address Mr. Platinum Streak.
I just felt. It's you.
Oh, I'm so sorry, what? I was so spaced.
Alright, like a fancy suit wearing security guard approaches the group and addresses Mr. the Platinum Streak.
Mr. the Platinum Streak. Oh, and Vel just kind of like wafts his cloak to the side. It billows like starlight. And he's like, and who might you be?
Security. If you don't mind, there's an issue we need to discuss. If you'd follow me into the security office.
Oh yes, absolutely. I don't go anywhere without my my entourage. So Charles, if you will.
Sure. Who might you be? Security. I must ask you to leave.
You've done crimes. What kind of issue are you having here?
Is he only taking Charles, or can the rest of us come?
Everybody can come, but he needs Belle.
Oh God, it's a small.
And what might you ask of
Jeb can stand us.
What might you ask of the speed and wind itself?
That is exactly what. Your reputation precedes you. It is an honor to host such a distinguished individual, but that does create a security concern in an establishment like this.
And that concern is
your speed.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
So, to allow you to enter the building, which I must inform you is force protected, I would require you to put these on. And he puts in front of you what looks like 4 flattened, curved, immovable rods.
Uh-oh. Kinky. Sorry, Jess. Sorry.
And he picks one up. Now, these are not fully functional immovable rods. They are mostly functional. As you see, at normal speeds, unhindered. But if you were going to go faster than that, you would be caught by them.
Normal speed.
Yeah, it locks you at 30 feet per round. No enhancements.
Gross. 30 feet.
So
Back
I
for,
feel
back
like
for
this
the
is
normies,
a
man.
major risk for us. To limit Val. So Charlie's going to walk up and say, "Here, I'll help you get the ones on your leg."
yeah, there's 2 leg bracelets, 2 regular bracelets. Ankle
And,
bracelets and
Charlie
wrist
is-
bracelets.
Charlie is going to try sleight of handing to tuck away the other ones, or the real ones, while using minor illusion to make it look like he's wearing them. At least for the leg one, so he'll be under the desk doing this while hopefully obscuring the dude's view some.
So unfortunately, he does check them to be thorough.
Well, one second, because minor illusion does have a check to see whether or not they can identify it, I think. Like, the illusion.
And
I think
this
it's
is
an intelligence investigation
yeah,
check.
and this is the kind of establishment where true sight is just in the air.
Fuck. Maybe
There is-
just abandon that.
There is no cheating in this casino.
So what's the concern here? That I'm going to rob them, or like?
I'm
Hey,
not
you're going to
accusing you
cheat.
of anything. We just can't run the risk.
Can you sign a blood pact that he doesn't rob you?
Alternatively, he could not put them on, turn into a beholder, and kill this guy now. So really, like, we're not here to gamble. We're not trying to play nice. We're here to retrieve someone.
Sir,
We should ask about that.
I'm not even trying to gamble. Yeah. I'll just grab dinner at your fine dining establishment over here.
Yeah, can you like
I
put
wanted
an X
to
and
I wanted
shit
to
in
check
his hand?
I wanted to check some things out, but I have no intention of actually gambling.
Okay,
here.
Val, can you give me insight?
I'm gonna do a buff.
Okay.
Enhance ability, so I get advantage. I can also bless myself. I lost insight over there. There we go.
Make it a 31 because of Flash of Genius.
Alright, so it's a 34 on insight.
Okay, so you get this flash of understanding at the back of your mind. If you turn around, you would find out what the Lady of Pain is.
Oh hell yeah!
Dominatrix?
And that this is not a low-level area.
Could I try speaking to the man for a moment? Would anyone be opposed?
I feel like it won't work, but sure.
If I use blessed, I'll bless you, and I'll bless. I get to bless 3 people. well, I could do it up to 5th level, so I could just bless all of us.
Okay, Charlie's going to say, well, our original reason for coming here is to meet with someone rather dangerous in their own right. And
Most of our clientele is.
yes, which is why you could understand that us limiting him, considering we didn't even have an intention to gamble or peruse in the capacity I'm sure you're worried about, you're essentially asking us to take quite a gamble on our safety. Could you at least reassure us of a few facts regarding who's currently there, so that we could know whether or not this is dangerous or worth the risk you're asking of us? You're effectively asking us to hit on 20.
The anonymity of our clientele is our utmost priority, and I can assure you, you are not safe.
Nice.
Well,
Alright, writing that one down.
let me rephrase
Shit,
slightly. The person we're meeting with has kidnapped a very powerful, high-ranking noble, and we need to make sure they are safe. And if you do not, at some level, try to meet with us on this, I am concerned for your position in assisting them in doing so.
That just basically sounds like a threat.
Yeah.
Please
that
do
is
not.
why I
am
explicitly, okay, I might not be, I was trying to, which is why I said, like, I'm concerned for your position. I'm trying to imply, like, not a threat, but that we're not sure if we can trust you, and given the circumstances, you're asking a lot of trust to be placed into.
Oh, yeah.
I tell you
And
what.
that our situation goes beyond just gambling. This is a political crisis we're trying to deal with.
I tell you what. I'll slow myself down. But I'm not wearing your little cuffs. Charles.
Well, you can stay outside of the gambling area and wait for your friends to conclude their business.
Like if I take off all of my speed magic shit and I deactivate a couple buffs, then that will lower my speed to a very humble 200 foot per round.
Again, this is a non-negotiable requirement. You can wait outside if this is not amenable to you.
What kingdom are we in right now?
Sigil.
Sigil. Oh, we haven't had beef with Sigil yet. There's still time.
Yeah.
Let's not beef with as many places as possible, possibly.
Sigil is the one place you do not want to beef. The Lady of Pain will kill you for fun, and she's the ruler of this place.
Now,
I don't want to beef with a person named the Lady of Pain. That's just me, though.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I have Squawk's contact information. I asked for it to get him in touch with Paul Blisher, the third guy.
Yep.
How do you think the news story Casino aids and abides in kidnapping of Draconic Princess would go?
It would probably sell 1 million copies.
Yeah.
How do you
I'm
think it's
unsure
good for your
if this
business? Is what he's implying. I think. Are you the sole proprietor of this establishment? Like, do you
Oh no, I'm
are you
head
running
of security.
Who runs this? Who runs this operation?
Dude, I gotta look up her name. I forgot.
I feel like we're getting into deep shit the whole time. We're arguing with the head of security.
He is asking us to essentially imprison one of our teammates to be able to continue. He's already copping shit. And I can understand that it's for safety concerns, but it does directly, in our current circumstances, play against us to a very severe degree. I can understand his reasoning. That doesn't mean that what he's doing doesn't make him, on some level, an enemy at the moment.
Trying to find her goddamn name. Is it?
It's secretly just
Okay. You would see like pictures of the owner in the security room. It is Shemeshka, and she is a fox person.
Cool.
Ah, interesting. Okay, I guess we could play this silly little game.
Hey, could I make a request that's less harmful necessarily? If you're going to place your own stipulation, then could we place one of our own?
I'm sorry, this is not up for debate.
Oh no, we're saying if we comply with your request, would you be willing
Then
to
you
make
get
accommodation?
entry. Well,
Would
it
you be
depends on
willing
the
to make
accommodation.
I would simply want to ask that if this is going to be the case, that a representative of your casino who is currently in possession of whatever tools are necessary to remove these from him stay close at hand in case we are to have a problem and need them to be removed. Because I
that
do
is
not want it to
acceptable.
be in the back room. Yes, that was what I was going to request. It would still be in the care of someone from the casino, but I want to be able to make sure that in case of an issue, we can have them removed rather quickly.
If they fail me, and we come under attack, I will have all of my followers leave bad Yelp reviews about your casino. We'll short your stocks like GameStop.
Like, all right, I will have an attendant on hand, ready to release you the moment you leave the gambling area.
No.
That's not what he said.
The moment we leave the gambling area, or a
If it
conflict
becomes an
involved.
issue of our safety, we simply don't want to place our safety in peril. So if we leave the gambling area, or if it's become clear that a situation beyond our fault compromises our safety.
Oh, you must be tourists. There is no aggression in Sigil. The Lady of Pain makes sure of it. I'm sure the client you are here to meet chose this location for his own safety.
Outside the room, you just hear shotgun shells getting racked into the gun.
Alright. If you can guarantee there's no issue of safety becoming a problem, then I'm sure that it would make no difference to you agreeing that if that were to happen, as it would be impossible, that we could be released though. I've seen many impossible situations happen, so please understand my concern. That
I wish you never find out.
If by some cosmically impossible matter it comes to be what we are concerned of, that is permitted he be released under those circumstances.
Well,
Yes.
I don't want to be on the wrong side of the platinum streak. All right. In the event of the impossible, you would be released.
I appreciate your word on that. And Vel extends his hand out to shake his.
Alright. As he holds your hand, he slaps on one of the bracelets.
Vel stickers a little bit.
And the others.
Vel's like, I want you to know I'm letting you do something that other gods have tried to do.
How long am I going to be tiny for?
An hour until I dispel the magic.
Cool.
Does not affect your stats.
Yeah, you're just small.
Constitution?
Technically, you could use
Armor?
anybody that's medium as a mount, which is very fun.
You are heavy, though.
You're very heavy.
Riding
What
Jeb.
is Jeb's DC?
What?
Or
AC.
AC?
Holy
Like
Jeb. That's mean.
14.
Cool.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck are you doing?
Flaming Jeb.
Tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
Okay, if all that's resolved, we can move on.
Yes.
While you guys were having your meetings, Jeb and I were outside playing tic-tac-toe and I lost.
Nice.
So just for clarification, he was saying that there's some sort of like Dayfic rule about non-violence in the area.
Yeah, you would see probably a shrine to the Lady of Pain in the office.
Okay, and under the realm of the Lady of Pain, you're not allowed to be aggressive towards other people. Is that the deal?
Yeah, she severely punishes lawbreakers.
Okay.
Let me guess, it's with pain.
Death, probably.
Yeah, this is the flash of what you saw or felt behind you.
Smash.
Like,
By the way, I would like to go upstairs.
also like skyscraper size behind you.
There's just like the presence of, yeah.
I get the feeling from the fact that there's some map here and a door here that the main area of the casino is this way.
Following
Like
the
up in the upper
signs,
left.
it's down this way.
It's down?
Yeah.
What's going on? Okay, whatever.
Bell is moving, and he's
That
clearly
area
very-
is locked.
Man, I can't even go through walls right now. Well, to be clear, I could go through walls. I could go through walls as long as they're 3 inches thick or less.
And the place wasn't force field protected.
And the place wasn't force field protected, apparently. The most anti-me place in the world.
Yep. So anyway, the casino floor is this way.
Just so people are aware, I punched Jeb in the dick because that is about as high as I can hit
Kelsey,
on him. At the moment.
Yeah.
Kelsey, I feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Why?
Moving
Yes,
so
mo-
slow.
Feeling so huge.
Vel
This is
has
how
motion sickness by moving too slow.
This is how everybody feels all the time. This is awful.
Val, I love you so much. I've been dead for 3 days. I could not possibly care less that you have to walk slowly right now.
Kelsey, you weren't dead. Your soul was simply imprisoned in an object.
Yeah, that was the Changeling Queen's soul, and I'm pretty sure that charred corpse counts as dead.
Alright, trying
Wait,
to see if
Flynn
I still have the
punched-
token.
Wait, Flynn punched Jeb?
yes.
Lady of Pain
Alright.
gonna like beat his ass now.
So in this area with
A giant hag.
so
Okay,
in
why
this
do
area with
all
the
of your
fountain,
tokens come in giant?
because early on I forgot to size them, so it's just the raw image. Okay, so in the corner of this little fountain area, you see 3 hags, like, mourning over a portrait of Cuddles.
Oh my god.
Whoops.
So sad what that
Yeah,
lumberjack did to him.
staying away from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy.
Ooh, I wonder how that happened.
It's a real shame.
Hag network.
Spontaneous combustion can get you, man.
I'm putting on some supernatural. I'm putting on some supernatural gifts right now. Before we get too involved.
Charlie's just gonna say to Vel as they pass the hags, like, you know that he fucked like every one of them. Like,
Every single one. I heard that.
Oh yeah.
where are we supposed to go?
Also, there's people everywhere. I'm just not placing tokens.
Cool.
Valid.
Valid. Yep.
Yeah.
Quite a packed place. Allegedly.
Yeah. You can visit later and actually gamble.
I officially hate this place.
Nobody
Oh,
bet
why?
the gun barrel.
I have a house in my pocket. I could bet.
Okay, so
Literally
when you
play my house
cross
on red.
when you cross the threshold to the red carpet area, you feel all of your magic being suppressed.
So Flynn feels nothing.
Yeah, Flynn feels nothing.
Well, at least I still have a gun.
Yep.
Kelsey is even more miserable.
All right, so anybody wants to do perception and or insight?
I can help with perception.
24.
Nice.
Give me a second. 10.
26.
14.
All right, so
21
two
for
of you
perception.
got over 20. All right, so the two, I think 2 of you, who got at least 20, you notice someone standing by a door that seems kind of fancy pirate.
There it is.
Found him.
Yeah, he's orc captain. I don't know who would have seen him at the spa so long ago.
Oh god.
Ah?
I love having
was
no
a-
context.
Yeah, there was a spa episode.
Oh yeah, I forgot
When we
that.
went to
There
go
was an
get the
orc
egg.
captain. He had a blue salamander logo.
Right, yeah.
And he is watching you guys specifically like a hawk.
And we're just all going straight at him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's like, good.
Now I'm even more pissed off.
Good. My associate was waiting for you folks. All right. I will assume you have the payment. He is through here.
I just realized 999 is about the same height as me. I am so mad.
999 could drown you.
Rat help. You see Val trying to move, and then like periodically he'll move a little too fast, and he'll just jerk on the bracers.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. There's nothing I can do for you, pal.
Are we going
All right.
up or down from here?
This is all one floor. Or, yeah.
Well, I'm saying there's more at the top and the bottom.
Alright, so Clockwork, you open the door, you see Dragon just like casually sitting on top of a crate.
Dell, what the fuck are you doing here?
Has Clockwork never seen Dragon before?
No.
Oh, God.
I said he has no clue about Dragon.
I thought you said you had pointy ears. Those look pretty flat to me.
Oh, sorry. They are cut off elf ears. They were
No,
pointy.
what did you do
They've been-
with your ears?
Clockwork, Jesus.
Sorry.
You just
Alright.
ask, you see someone with a wooden leg, you're like, hey, what happened, man? You're missing that.
Alright.
Clockwork unable to distinguish two people of the same race.
You have gotten a monk to look annoyed.
And here I thought only Cuddles could do that.
I mean, couldn't be too hard for a pervert.
Alright, so he sees you enter, doesn't recognize you, sees Vel enter. I see you got my note.
There was a note.
Yeah, we got your notes.
Oh, excellent. Well, once I receive the payment, I'll let you know where I stashed your little princess.
I'm gonna drag you out of this casino and introduce your teeth to your throat.
It'd be nice to see you catch me.
Wait, where's my attendant? Where's that guy?
I'll just make
Is he
a...
following us? Just for
Yeah,
just
he's
for sake of
following.
reference.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's following.
I assure you that'd be no problem.
Once I walk out of here, you will not see me again.
Just remember, there's no place in all of this realm that you can hide from the wind.
The wind can't hide from pain.
Oh, you're safe here. You're safe here under these circumstances, but in most circumstances, the gods have been letting me stick to my business. You know, I stay out of their way, they stay out of mine. It's a nice little handshake agreement.
Alright, so behind Kelsey, a portal opens up.
Not again.
Uh-oh.
And a Strixhaven
Who's
official...
Kelsey?
A Strixhaven
No,
official
fuck off.
walks in.
God
Can
damn
back
it,
into their
not
portal?
now!
Looks at this
No.
tight corridor. It's like,
No.
oh, is this a bad time?
Can I just shove them back into their
Is it
portal?
our same like
Please?
student intern?
No, this is like senior or faculty, much older.
What
Right.
Please, let me shove him back into the portal.
The
Hey, one
freshman
moment,
does
please.
not handle the actual tournament, just the qualifiers.
Oh,
I miss
What?
him.
right.
Yeah,
Sure he
and
does not
he
miss
has the scroll, and it's like, all right, well, Agent Molerats, you are summoned for tonight's match.
Fuck! Okay, I'll be there.
Well,
No.
Dragon. It looks like we have to be leaving. You know, don't leave town.
Okay, so right next to Vel, a portal opens up. And out walks
how
a
though?
Strixhaven official.
Oh no.
Not another one.
He looks
Fucking
around.
two.
It's like, oh, is this... Alright, whatever. Dragon, You are summoned for tonight's match.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wait a minute.
Oh my god. Alright.
Remember what I promised you? I get to fulfill that.
Dragon is like, fuck, tries to teleport away, but the official, like, old guy just, like, snaps his fingers and Dragon's caught in a force cage.
How no? The magic is suppressed. Being suppressed? What the fuck?
Oh, because he has the portal
from
open,
Strixhaven.
he's getting magic piped in from Strixhaven.
Yeah,
got the
but how did
Ethernet.
the portals open?
Strixhaven, man.
Strixhaven.
Handshake
Okay,
agreement
fuck
with
that.
the casino.
We're talking like a level 9 magic versus level 8 suppression.
What race are they?
Oh, dear
Human.
God.
Imagine asking that in a campaign where there aren't like mythical, like in Call of Cthulhu. You just. What
Oh
race
my
is
god,
this
not Call of
guy?
Cthulhu.
Okay, so do you want to start next session with the match, or do we want to do it now?
I mean, I'm down to do it now.
Next session because I will not be here.
I guess we're not gonna get around to early therapy this time.
Nah, we had too much to do.
No therapy.
Yeah,
Sorry,
fair enough.
Charlie.
Alright, so you said now?
I'm cool with now if y'all are cool with
Okay.
now.
Sure, man. Kick his ever-loving ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna feed him his own heart.
And we're writing that down.
Okay, do you need any support?
Yeah, lay it on thick.
Okay, do you want to fly?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Cool.
Flight is fun until you're falling.
I got feather
Clockwork.
falling. I got a ring of feather falling. It's fine.
Clockwork
Okay.
basically just gives you his shoes.
Do I have to attune to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes an hour.
That's an hour. I'm not taking.
Oh, that's
their
an
shoes.
hour. Shit. Okay, then no shoes.
Okay.
Alright, Dell is still doing autopsy shit.
Oh god.
We still are on a timer with this soul I have caged. I don't know if
Yeah.
like, I explained everything I can do with soul cage and no one recommended anything to do with the soul. Like, I need to know at some point.
You can
Alright,
ask
then.
questions.
Yeah,
I
so we
did- I
got
did
like
say I
we
like
got like
questions, and
4
then-
hours of that soul cage left.
Things just kept
you said I
happening
like
quickly.
questions. You didn't propose a question.
Because we all moved on really fast.
Yeah, and
Things
I've
just
been
kept
trying
happening.
like it kept
I was gonna
happening,
say,
and
like,
I just kept being
ask-
like,
Ask if she is the focal point of the like hive mind. Did it unravel?
okay. Depending on how quick this match goes by, could we have a moment to like just cover some quick questions and stuff for the
Yeah.
soul, or take it up
Yeah.
next session at the start? Okay.
Yeah, you will have time. Alright, are you ready? You do not have a holy weapon because Dell is not here.
Bell, you got any buffs for me, pal?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that. I like that.
Also, this is a rematch.
This is a rematch. Last time he didn't knock me down. He just threw a bullet in my face and then dipped because he's a wuss.
Yeah, Morat shot at him, he caught the bullet and flicked it back and did damage.
And then he
Okay, most
bounced.
important question,
And then he bounced,
What are
yeah.
the odds?
Oh, yeah, what are the odds?
What
Oh,
are the odds?
Dragon is 2-1, Morat 5-1.
So more
Oh,
giving you
balls.
I'm giving you my hide of the feral guardian.
What do?
So it's going to allow you to keep your mental stats when I shapeshift you.
Oh, I'm shape-shifting?
Yeah.
Can
So
I
you're
still
gonna
run?
run. You're gonna do all your normal stuff,
10,000
But you're gonna have
on mole rat.
extra. You're gonna have extra.
10,000.
What?
Oh, I
I
just
need
said
my-
real quick, 10,000 on mole rat.
I need my dice.
Oh,
to lock
how
in.
much you're betting? Okay.
I really need my dice to lock in.
Right.
How much do I
Hold on, I'm
have?
trying to find what CR this monster I was gonna transform you into is.
I'm also betting
Here
on
it
Morat.
is. You're gonna be a Death Pact Angel Morat. Do you want to look that up on D&D Beyond? It's a CR14 monster.
Oh, now. What is this?
It's a Death Pact Angel.
Death Pact Angel.
Would Barry have? Now that we're leaving the casino, I'd like them to remove my bans.
Oh yeah, they removed it before you left.
Fantastic.
Sure. Yeah, this
What
is
are the-
pretty.
Okay,
this is
so
pretty
Nez has
swag
locked
money
in a
dollar.
bet.
What are the odds that Barry would have a very rare item just on hand?
Pretty good.
Alright, so I want an Agility Ion Stone.
Does that require attunement?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Never mind. Rip.
This is the part that takes the longest.
The buffs, yeah.
I could drop a house on him.
Just dropping out. Be like, hey, you remember how you caught that bullet and threw it? Well, catch this.
Heck, this. Something you can't throw back.
Alright, so I'm going to give you. So I'm turning you into a Death Pact Angel. Did you pull up the stat sheet on that?
I did pull up the stat sheet.
Perfect.
I'm
Let's see. So you also get to keep all your normal abilities, which is one of the perks of the armor I gave you. So you're also going to get a +3 to that armor class. So instead of 18, you have 21.
Do I also get to keep my armor?
No.
Fuck.
Well, so you get the effects of your armor. If your armor
okay,
has
cool.
effects. Because it
And
absorbs
how
into
about
your
my-
form.
How about my cloak as well? and
Your
all
clo-
that
yes.
shit?
Yeah, like you could actually
Ooh,
be wearing
baby.
your cloak.
Oh, this is gonna be really
Morat, I'm going
Ooh.
to give you Sanctuary so he can't really attack you until you're ready.
Alright,
And then
so
I'm going to use Great Invisibility on at the end.
alright.
So I don't know if you planned on using any concentration spells. I can give you some pips. Now what
What is a
what
pip?
I would what I like supernatural gifts, you can use them to cast spells. So I would recommend using Hex and hexing his charisma.
Yeah, and I ate the hero feast. What is that again? It's like 2d10 or something?
Oh, temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make my heroes-
Roll 2d10. Yeah.
2d10. So that's a ooh baby 17. Nice. Okay, this is pretty sick. Yeah. Okay, so what are pips?
So they are supernatural gifts. You can use them to cast any level 5 spell or lower.
Oh shit.
But my recommendation would be to at least choose one of them to cast Hex. And Hex is charisma, so you can synergize that with the Chains of Obligation.
What the oh my god, wait, action. Fucking Christ. Raise one creature charm. paralyzed. Holy shit. Okay.
Oh, it does
So
have
how
to
many
be
pips?
charmed first. I didn't.
Does
I
have to be
didn't
charmed
realize
first.
that.
I can do a charm first.
Yeah, you can do that for free in this form 3 times. And then,
Alright.
I'm gonna haste you also. So you'll get 2 actions. And you'll get another +2 to your AC, so that's 23 AC.
Just remembered, wasn't Dragon like a level 20 character?
Yeah.
Hey, what?
I'm doing a dual bet. I'm also betting on Dragon.
Motherfuckers!
Alright.
I can't find my list. Oh, give me just a second. I'm so sorry.
While he does that, I'm just gonna say real quick, I give Mole Rat freedom of movement, and I loan him my goggles for sight.
Okay.
That would be really
That I
cool,
expect back after the match.
You will have those back, yes.
Yeah.
They do not require attunement, so just
Okay.
come on.
I would like to give Dragon barbaric inspiration.
You would have a hard time hitting him.
I never said I was going
Part-
to hit him.
I imagine him just yelling at Dragon, "Fuck him up! Fuck him up!"
Plus, he's still in the force cage. Like, banging on it, trying to get out.
Yeah, Dragon, I'm gonna beat you in the brain box so bad you don't know how to breathe.
And this is why there's a quote from ages ago that just says any variation of I'm gonna hit you in the brain box.
Or I'm gonna kill this
Very
guy so
good.
dead.
Yeah.
No. Flynn's just gonna lean in very close, tap him lightly on the cheek, and go break a leg.
He's
So I'm just
in a
gonna
force
give you
cage.
So I'm just gonna give you 8.
Force cage isn't up yet.
I'm gonna give you.
No.
8.
He's in a force cage box. It's the only thing keeping him here.
Well, I'm just tapping the side of the box and going.
There you
break a
go.
leg there.
Eventually, he just sits down and starts meditating.
How many pips do I get, and are they free actions? Or am I gonna have
They're not free actions. You can cast them like you would cast the spell normally. It's more just like spell charges. I can give you. How many have I used so far? I can give you 7. And I can also. I'll also bless you. Why not? Bless up.
Bless up. Oh, okay.
I think that's what I've got.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Official comes out in the skybox, like, all right, representing the Central Kingdom, Agent Molerat. And there's a lot of cheers. Representing the Twilight Kingdom, Dragon. And he does not acknowledge. And then the bubble goes up, and as soon as he is locked in, the force cage dissipates. All right, initiative.
All right, give me something. That's not ideal. 15.
16.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't have any cool art for the thing I turned you into.
Just saying, Morad is invisible.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's.
Oh, I
that's
do be
fine.
invisible, yeah.
Yeah, everyone saw Morat turn into like a big scary angel with a gas mask on, and then turn invisible.
Kind of
Okay.
radical.
Alright, so he runs straight up to you.
I do be invisible.
And as he approaches and just gets right, like almost nose to nose, you see he has his eyes closed.
Oh God!
Blind sight.
Well,
Alright.
okay, what is he doing?
Alright, let's see. What do I have for bonus action?
I have no idea what you got.
Before every attack, you do have to do a wisdom save.
True.
He
has-
get disadvantage on all attacks.
Okay, for 2-weapon fighting, he has to actually attack first. Almost everything requires him. Alright. Alright, so he's going to use a key point. He's going to do dodge as a bonus action.
What the?
Alright, so dodge means you have disadvantage on attack rolls against him.
Why? For why?
Alright, and it is your turn.
That's okay. I'm gonna fly away from it, which does not provoke attack of opportunity. It's fly by.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna fly up. Fly like up to a point where he can't reach me.
This seems familiar.
It does.
Yeah, about that.
What do you mean?
Remember, the higher
He's
you
a
fly, the
monk
harder
and
you
can
fall.
run up walls.
He can drop on me if he wants, and it's whatever. He can fucking try. But he gets one shot, I think, because last I checked, monks don't fly. Then I'm going to evil eye him, so he has to make a charisma save.
Your charisma save right now is DC 19.
19?
Is
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Alright, what kind of effect is it?
It's to mark it.
Oh, okay.
Is that a spell?
No, it's a class feature.
Cool.
What the fuck? Okay.
What?
Well, I'm gonna have Jeb run up on him first and try to do an attack.
Okay.
He has disadvantage, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So this probably won't win. 9.
Yeah, that's a miss.
What's
And...
Was the evil eye a weapon ability? Or
No, it was a class trait.
oh. Have you
Alright,
considered
and...
have you considered bonus action hacks?
Well, I have disadvantage on him anyway, so I can't.
Alright, and I'm checking something.
I feel like Hex and Bane, you can tank his saves a little bit.
Not.
Okay,
don't
never
need-
mind.
I do have to.
Okay. Was there anything else?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna start shooting him.
Okay.
Okay, Sanctuary is gone.
What? Oh, because I'm starting to shoot him. Okay. So first attack. 31 to hit.
Oh, nice. That will hit.
Cool. Second attack. That's not as good. Says 18.
That is a miss.
A reaction. I'm gonna spend a jinx point to then try the attack.
Okay.
How about a?
Oh, and you do have
30.
Are you doing it with
Yeah.
disadvantage? He is dodging.
Yeah, I did do disadvantage. This is
Okay.
now a 31.
That hits.
And then the third attack. 26.
Also hits.
Sick. I'm gonna kill this guy so dead. First attack. That 12 damage.
Okay, he is going to reduce it by 1d10 plus 26, which complete. I'm not even going to roll. And so he catches the bullet and flicks it back at you.
What the fuck? He gets disadvantage on the attack roll.
True. Wait, hold on. Okay, so it is ranged attack.
And you said my AC's 21 real?
Here we go. Oh, you
That's a
said
bonus.
disadvantage,
Son of a
right?
bitch.
Hold on,
Yeah,
you said
okay.
disadvantage? Okay, so
Your
21
AC.
is the lowest.
What is
Your
the
AC.
AC? Wait.
Your AC's 23.
Oh, awesome.
Okay,
Miss.
so that did miss.
Okay, now second attack's worth of damage.
Yeah, and this will actually hit because he only has one reaction.
Yeah, 11.
Okay.
More
And
at
then
every. I'm sorry, go ahead.
third attack plus a d8 because Umbral Amber shared. So 15 plus 6. So 21.
21? Okay.
More at for free every single turn you can deal 2d10 necrotic damage with no save.
In what way?
Through your trait Exploitation of Debtors.
Uh,
Oh, that's
this is charm, so I'm gonna try charm person because I get 3 a day for free. So spell safety is 19. So I'm gonna try to charm person him. He has to make a DC 19. Wait, let's see. Wisdom save.
Wisdom? Okay, cool. He has advantage against being charmed.
Fuck me, dude.
natural.
23.
I'm willing to bet that passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, pass. Alright, and I'm just gonna roll. That's all for now.
All right, well, you're up in the air and Jeb is right there.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 2 regular hits and 2 flurry of blows. We got to hit a 26, an 18, a 15, and a crit.
Jesus.
What's Jeb's AC?
14, so they all hit.
Okay. Well, the crit is highlighted right now, so I'll do that first. The crit is 12.
Okay.
The other flurry of blow was a 9. And then the regular hits. Eight and 16.
45. So that puts him down to 31.
Yep. And that is his turn.
Okay. Jeb is gonna go in for another attack. He's not dodging it.
Nope. His bonus action was used for flurry.
Sick. So then instead, I'm gonna shoot him first.
Okay.
But first, we're gonna retry the evil eye. So he needs to make a DC 15. Or is it DC 15? Because it might be tied to my eye, and that would be evil eye. Charisma saving throw against misfortune save DC. What the fuck is the misfortune save DC? The creature remains warm. How do I find it? It makes
You
your
can just
DC
have it be
15.
your spell save.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, it'll. Oh, if it's my spell save, DC 16.
Alright, what kind of save?
It's a charisma spell save. DC's 19. It's charisma.
Alright, 31.
What the fuck? Oh, okay, this charisma's actually really high. Shit. Okay, I need to stop. It's fine though, cause he's within 5 feet of Jeb, so I still get sneak attack on him.
Okay.
First attack. 22.
Hits.
Nice. Second attack. 20. Dirty 20.
Miss.
Okay. Then that's all for me, so I'm gonna do these two, so that's 17 damage plus all of my sneak attack shit.
Which he catches the bullet, flicks it back at you.
Alright, disadvantage.
What's disadvantage?
He gets
Oh, are you
disadvantage
still
on
invisible?
No, I have a cloak of displacement.
Oh, okay.
He is also.
Well, I am
he
also
is al-
I am invisible, but
Alright, so with disadvantage, that is a 25 to hit.
shit, that still hits.
Alright, so you get shot with your own bullet for 13 damage.
Okay, that's fine. I think that's less than my temp HP. 4 temp HP left.
Shot with your own bullet.
And then Jeb is gonna attack him.
Okay.
Which I need high on. 21. Hit.
Miss.
Jeb misses. Awesome. He can reckless. I'm gonna have him reckless.
That's what, advantage on the attack?
Yeah, and that's worse. And now there's advantage against him. That's my turn.
Alright, so I now have advantage attacking Jeb.
Yes.
Okay. And what?
As it has been a while since Jeb's actually hit something.
Yeah.
He has a
Yeah.
+6, which is like decent. I should find a way to like armor it.
Alright, you said Jeb's AC is 14?
Correct.
Alright, so flurry of
You might die here.
blows. With advantage. First hit. Will hit. Second one. Will hit.
Will hit.
Alright, flurry of blows.
Thanks for being a meat shield, Jeb.
Honestly, yeah, no, this is fine. Once he's out of the way, I will drop a house on this guy.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
And
There's
17.
a house
Okay,
in
so
my
they
pocket.
all
I don't
hit.
know what else you want.
Can you dodge a house?
I don't.
Alright,
Should I-
And
Regular
your
hits.
survivor has.
22.
And flurry.
I love how like 30% of our strongest
34.
attacks that are Looney Tunes bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeb's dead.
That's the reason why we are so powerful, is because we keep pulling shit straight out of Bugs Bunny's rule book.
Yeah. All right, so yeah.
I'm literally dressed as a woman.
So yeah, just
Interesting.
punching
Instead
the
of
midsection.
Hasbro,
Punching the midsection of this bull twice his size. The bull just flops down, and he looks up at you,
All right.
and it is your turn.
Okay. So what are the stats for dropping the red wine estate?
A lot.
I like a lot. I'm gonna do a lot.
Number
I
go
would like to drop. I would like to empty the bag of house onto it.
The back of house.
Okay, I'm pretty sure if you're in the center of the bubble, you would be high enough to be taller than the building.
And I like fly by outward and like just kind of scatter pieces of it on him, like let it kind of swoop out as I'm flying away.
You dump it out, you're dumping it out as a whole.
Can I like shake it to launch it at him?
I mean, if you go to the middle, what are his options going to be other than running up the side of the wall to try to get to you? And then if he falls,
Then he's
gonna
up
fall.
the wall.
Yeah, and then he'll fall underneath you in the middle.
True.
Can he cling to walls like permanently, or just run up?
Yeah,
Run on him.
Dells that or okay, cool. I like that. Yeah, I'll save the housing if that's not reasonable right now. I have 90 feet of flying, so I'm just gonna go over here. Then I'm gonna like shoot him a lot. 'Cause what are my bonus actions? Not great. Oh, okay. Wait.
Now, please remember also, you can cast any spell 5th level or under right now.
Oh shit. Yeah. What's a good bonus action spell right now?
Hex.
Hex. Right. I should do that.
You
I'm
should've
gonna
done that at the
hex.
start.
I should have done that at the start. I'm going to hex. How does hex work?
You pick a stat, and they get disadvantage on that stat.
Oh, there's no check.
No.
Dex. I hex his
Alright,
dex.
I would. May
Okay.
I make a recommendation?
What is your recommendation?
Wisdom or charisma, because
Ooh, yeah.
your
You're right.
trait is a charisma save, and charms are wisdom saves.
Here, okay. I'm gonna hex his wisdom.
Okay.
How far away? Okay. Oh, I'm here now. Can I fly down to him and then do, I'm gonna say, okay, buddy, we're gonna take this outside, and I'm gonna offer him my other room.
Okay.
So he has to make a... Fuck is it? Is it just spell save DC? Or wisdom shit?
Should be.
Okay,
Yeah,
so then
just
he has
so
to
you
make
know,
a DC.
a level 5 fireball does 10d6 damage.
Okay, so it's plus. Oh yeah, so it's plus. In this form, the save DC is plus 10.
Damn.
What is normal DC then? What is it plussing to? Oh, spell attack plus mod? Plus wisdom? Is that what that is? No, it's spell. Okay, it's spell attack plus mod. Is that how that's calculated? How do I
Are
get
you
a
trying to
wisdom
calculate
DC?
your spell save right now?
I'm trying to get my wisdom save, yeah. Because it's
So your
plus 10 for
casting
wisdom.
modifier in this form is based on your charisma. So.
Oh, the
all your
entire
spell
thing.
Yeah, all your spell saves are 19 right now.
Okay, cool. So he has to make a 19 wisdom save with disadvantage.
Okay. All
I
right.
could have done that.
Oh, 16.
Nice. So he takes my revolver.
Okay.
Honor. It's a normal revolver. And he returns at dawn. I think he has to use it to shoot me.
Yep.
And it's like concentration. And then I think in the like compelled to duel, we are supposed to go like a certain number of paces away from each other.
Yep.
So let up. Hell 5E. So creature. Yes, they've disadvantage attack rolls against creatures. Okay, yeah, and then I'm just gonna fly away from my remaining. And then I'm gonna compelling him to duel was a bonus action or an action? Oh, it's a bonus action. Cool. I'm gonna shoot him 3 times with my actual revolver.
Okay.
So, nat 20.
Crit.
And then 24.
Hit.
Can I only use the revolver, or is it like I have to use it once a turn?
Oh no.
But then also
You get to cheat. He is bound to only shoot that gun.
Oh, I thought it was like because they're dueling pistols.
Yeah.
I had to use mine.
Oh, right. As long as you are your gun's better. As long as you're doing it, he
Yeah.
has to do it. That's what it was.
But is it like, can I do one shot with that and then also hit him with another gun, or is
Yeah.
it like I'm restricted? Oh, sick.
As long as you're hitting him at least once with that gun.
Okay, then yeah, because I can. Yeah. So I'll hit him once with the revolver and once with the lever.
Okay.
Both hit. So first 1d10 plus 6. So that'll be 9 damage from the revolver.
Okay. He cannot react.
D6 from Hex.
Oh, and a d6 from Hex?
D6
So
from
that's
Hex
another
every
4.
hit.
It's another 4.
Okay.
And then for the lever action, 2d10, 7, 6, so 10, 17 damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Alright. All he can do is fire the gun.
Is Dragon proficient with firearms?
He fucking better not.
That is a good point. What is that? Disadvantage if you're not?
Yeah.
He would just lose
no, you just don't get
proficiency
your
bonus.
you-
So if he's a level 20 character, he would have a +6 to proficiency bonus. So you would roll like his normal melee minus proficiency, which would be 6.
Okay, yeah. I can see the difference in attack. His unarmed strike is +12. So, yeah. He shot at you, 19 to hit.
He misses.
Alright. That is all he can do. It is your turn.
Awesome. I'm going to steady aim for bonus action. Next attack roll on my current turn is bonus action. I can get advantage on the next attack. Speed 0. Then I'm going to first shoot him with the lever action with advantage. That is 33 to hit.
Hits.
And then my second attack, I will use the revolver, which is a 18.
Miss.
Okay, so I'll roll for lever action damage. And that is 10, 11, 15, 22 damage.
Okay.
And that makes him turn. Oh, he does also still get disadvantage.
Okay. Alright. All he can do. Second shot. With disadvantage, I guess. God damn it. Could have been a crit, instead it's a 10.
Damn.
Alright, that's all he can do.
Alright, back to me. We're going to... I guess I can do prep ensnaring strike at second level, and then go for the revolver attack first. It's not great. That misses because that's a 17 to hit.
Miss.
Then 18 to hit.
Miss.
That's my turn.
Okay. Alright, only thing he can do. Come on, double crit. Damn it, 12.
Miss.
Alright, your turn.
Alright. I'll do another steady aim. Lever actions crit. And because I had advantage, that also means I'm getting sneak attack. So that's the first attack, which hits, and then second attack, 21.
Miss.
Okay. Lever action damage is these two. If with a crit, does the sneak attack damage also double?
Yeah.
Awesome. So use that dice.
Okay, Del froze.
Oh no.
So
It's back.
Oh.
10, 15,
Well, the stream did not get interrupted, so that's good.
15, 35, 70 points of damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Only thing he can do.
You know, this worked out in a way that was different than I expected, but
I'm glad my compelled it to this one.
the
11.
compelled will popped off.
Yeah.
The
All right,
angel,
it's your
the
turn.
angel form worked out in a way similar
Okay.
to what I thought.
Steady aim. Advantage to hits. It's 33. We lost. There he is.
There he is.
33 to hit. The first one.
Yep.
And then also 17 to hit for the revolver.
Miss.
So this one and this one and this one. 12, 19, 21 points of damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. We only got 2 more runs of this. God damn it. Miss.
Nice.
Your turn.
Back to the old bread and butter. Steady aim. Advantage. The 34.
Hit.
That hits. Then 29.
Hit.
Sick. Okay, first. Where did that die go? First attack is 12. 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack is 10, 12, 18 points of damage. How's he looking?
Oh, he's bloodied.
Oh, thank God.
How's Morad looking?
That's my turn. I still have 10 hit points left. He hasn't even gotten into my action.
Alright. Last time.
You want to know a fun, cool, silly thing you could do after you run out of temporary hit points? You could cast Armor of Agathis at level 5.
Oh my God. But I can cast any spell.
Any
Alright.
spell 5th or lower.
Alright, that is an 18, which I assume misses.
It misses.
Alright,
Back
and
to
he,
it.
and he tosses the gun away.
Rude.
I'm gonna get that back later. I'm gonna fly over here. And then then I get to shoot him a lot. So,
Okay.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna shoot him first for 26.
To hit would hit.
Yep. Then 18.
Miss.
And then 2-weapon fighting. 21.
Miss.
Is this AC 22?
Yep.
There it is. Okay. So only one hits, but he's still hexed. So 9, 15, 17, 24. 24 points of damage.
Okay, which he reduces and flings it right back at you.
Alright. We'll let it disadvantage.
Wait, is it disadvantage?
Yes, because I have the Cloak of Displacer.
Right, right.
He's still invisible.
I'm working on it, Ned, I swear. I'm sorry.
17 could have been a crit.
Miss.
Yep.
If it misses, can I still Hellish Rebuke, or is that only if you?
I think it's only if it hits. What does Hellish Rebuke say? Is it when you take damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're damaged.
Yeah.
Okay. That was a reaction. So that's my turn. It's him. I'm gonna drop.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop my house.
I think I'm gonna drop a warehouse on it.
I'm gonna drop a house on him. It's not a warehouse anymore. It's just a house. It's an estate.
Just a house. Only an estate.
Only an estate. Honestly, probably worse.
All right, so. Oh, easily. So he goes right underneath you. And shadow steps right next to you.
That's rude.
Oh, okay.
And proceeds to beat the ever-living fuck.
Still has disadvantage until he hits me.
Okay, so first. God damn it. 16. Second.
Miss.
19.
Miss.
It's popping off, boys.
Third. 20.
Miss.
And last one.
This was such a good investment.
Yeah, it was 18. God damn.
Missed.
Dragon Ball fight. You are perfectly deflecting everything, and he lands in the hero pose. Just looks
Awesome.
back
He's
up to
on a-
you, very frustrated.
Yeah,
Already
hero
learned
this
Ultra
chuckle
Instinct.
fuck. I'm gonna fly directly up, and then I'm gonna drop in a state on him. It's like, hey, buddy, try to throw this back at me.
All right, I'm just gonna
Open
call
my
that
sack.
100 d6.
Parry, parry this,
100
you fucking
d6.
casual.
Okay, here. I'm pulling up an app for this, because he can't dodge it, can he? It's gonna hit.
No.
Very this fully cash.
Okay, number of sides. 6. Number of dice. 100. Lower number of dice. Chat GPT. Roll. No, out of here. I don't want to. Money. Roll
Should this average out
100.
to like
The 6 decided. Die with total.
so the minimum is all of them roll once, so it would be 100. The maximum is 600.
359.
How do you want to do it?
So I fly directly above him. He's hero pose. He's looking up at me. I go, hey, have a look at this. And I whip my sack out. And I open it up. And just like, you just see like the red wine estate like descend upon him and just bury him.
The crowd
land on
goes
top.
silent in awe of you just dumping a mansion in the middle of
Sorry,
your-
Bridget.
In the silence of the crowd, you just hear Charlie go, "Whoa!"
He just made so much money.
He did.
Fuck yeah!
All right,
Like,
and like
All right, I'm gonna go
seconds
pop it
after you drop it, the bubble goes down.
I'm gonna go pluck his fucking corpse from the heap.
It will
Can I keep
take
him?
you like an hour of digging.
Can someone handle Jeb? Can someone get him up?
I can. Is he in death saves or?
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he living? Okay.
Wait, no, it's been
Okay,
6
I'm-
rounds. All right, Morat.
Oh shit.
It's been
I didn't know
6
he was-
rounds. Yeah.
I'll roll.
You should have
that
mentioned that guy sooner.
Okay, so just do death saves one at a time until you've gotten either 3 successes or 3 failures.
save. Okay. Nat 20. He's up.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
he's stable, not up. He's unconscious,
No.
not bleeding out.
Well, no, it gives you. Nat 20 gives you 1 health.
Oh, right. Okay. He is barely awake.
Let's go.
Oh, right. He was also under the mansion, though.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure I would have told him to get out of the way.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna have. Okay, guys, help get in here. Let's go pluck this son of a bitch out of the wreckage so we can interrogate him.
Okay, first thing. Okay, you said it was 5 to 1 odds, and I bet 10,000. So is that 50,000?
Yep.
Thank you for having
went
faith
through
in me.
Connie. Like I don't think we've been acknowledging this, but in the effort of fairness and not being a fucking cheater since I've remembered it, Connie takes a cut, but gave me the friends and family discount on that because she's the one that we're going through for all our betting.
True.
How much does she take?
Oh, how much does she take? Yeah, that's a good question because I haven't been factoring that in.
We're just
'Cause I think
assuming
it
it
was
is already
10%.
factored in.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So I just get 50,000.
Yep. She is getting rich on her own.
All right, sweet. I'm up to 70,000.
All right, so there's
I know,
like
that's so poor to some of us.
a lot of wizards like starting to disintegrate the field. Or the mansion on the field.
I'm just like
Okay,
sitting
should
there
we-
plucking through the wreckage.
Should we maybe comment on how that's our property and we should, you know...
I mean,
was
I don't
already-
really want it. I don't really want it back.
It was already a busted
Fair enough.
mansion.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, renaming it to Bag of Homelessness.
All right, we're gonna call it here. We'll pick up right at this point.
Molrat, did you have to say that while I was mid-stitch?
I'm sorry.
Because if you remember,
That's the bag of
he knows where
that's the
Kiki
bag of
is.
homelessness.
Yeah, that's why I'm pulling him out from the rubble.
I love the idea of you opening the bag of homelessness and Homer Lessman, my homeless persona, comes out.
I just like it's where you keep all of your like Homer Lessman clothes. I'm just like, here you go, disguise kit.
There's just some like shaggy shirts and stuff.
Lightly shitted clothing.
Why?
All right. Somebody saying something?
Why do you think? Yeah, why do you think every country right now is trying to exploit us for insane amounts of cash?
Because like this
And also is kidnapping our friends.
no more.
How are the bar's profits considering we're recognizable figures that are participating in a massive competition and pulling this shit?
Fuck that.
You're
Where's my-
famous.
I think it's been years and I've gotten one paycheck from the foundation.
Yeah.
Dick Noir is famous. Charlie, I'm pretty sure. I have put down not only so many crimes, but he has been a criminal for so long. And has broken out of jail. That has been a joke so many times that he's just broken out of jail a million times. That's why I gave him the freedom of movement and everything. I'm pretty sure Charlie is famous, but in a very different way. Like, we'll just come across wanted posters sometimes.
All right. Closing it down. Any last remarks?
He's pulling his cock out!
That works.